Hello Lifton. Hello Daniel. Hello CNF. Hello Treat. Hello Malpha. Hello Jason. Hello Hal. Hello Bob Buffer. Hello Morpheus. Hello Dan Panda. Hello Sad Dorito. Hello Metal Philosopher. Hello Pine Skilly. Hello Akko. Hello Kaki. Hello number one noob. Yeah, this run pretty easy, right? Expected of Ironclad. No, this Ironclad. Dead Punch. Rescore or Calcum, we have free. First for Rare Relic, huh? Guardian Knight and only 2 elites though, so it's more pickable than usual compared to this. Because overall long-term value is probably still stronger, yeah? Even though you accept a curse for it. The elite is fairly early though, which is potentially concerning. If you take up the curse and you do like 1-2 here into this shop, and the curse is bad enough that you have to remove, then can we still buy a pot? We can, right? 130, remove 75, you have 55 gold left, you can buy uncommon. You can buy a common potion on average. And then the slightly annoying part though is that this elite is here. So if you want 2 elites in the arc, you have to fight this on floor 6 without the upgrade. And then the second elite is fairly late, so this one's probably easier. You can do this immediately after there's a fire, and there's a fire here. Or you can also do like triple fire 3 upgrades, but for doing that was silent usually doesn't make you very strong, unless you're like forcing infinite or something, which is possible. We are fighting Guardian. Like maybe you see prepared early and then eviscerate and then you upgrade both of those and suddenly you can do something. Ridley Kong, it was a sub, fish a lot. But that was not free, no, no, the other was sarcasm in case you cannot tell. That was like one of the worst act ones I have ever seen, but we did not die, so Ironclad is actually just invincible. Oh yeah, because of Relic, not sure, right? Like Clumsy over old coin, Clumsy do voodoo. Because common relic usually we still have to go here anyway, and you still need to buy a pot. So you do basically exactly the same thing, but then you have a common relic instead of a rare relic, which half of the time doesn't even do anything. Even if you get something like Preserve Insight, you cannot get extra value of this arc, you can only fight 2. Maximum. Okay, fine, already click. Wait. Guys, if you recall, yeah? If you have been here for a while, like you know that this is actually my absolute favorite Neo bonus of the whole game. Like out of all of them, this is my absolute favorite. Clumsy for Duvodo on any character. So that's fun. That's like actually extremely nice. It's strong and fun. Yeah, like this is great. And we can handpick a Neo bonus every run and we'll choose this. Yeah, not because it's the strongest. The strongest Neo bonus, I don't even know, maybe is max HP for Pocket Watch. But I like playing this the most. Yeah, but I like playing this the most. With this, with 2 strength, we definitely can fight the floor 6 elite now. Huh? And we don't need to remove the curse either, so just, you know, double the bonus. You can, I guess you can even do, if you're really confident in the 2 strength, you can even start here and you do 3 fights and then double question mark and you do this elite instead of this elite. So you get like, the fire before, you can then upgrade. And then you continue going this way, like whole way into this elite, maybe burning elite, but burning elite lose your fire. Because realistically, what are we even going to the shop for? We would have 2 freaking strength. Yeah, we have 2 strength, yeah? Why are we going to the shop? We already have a sling. Yeah, the sling literally is already here. But right, yeah, exactly, like 2 question marks early as well, so say maybe even get curses to... but curses in Act 1 is so bad though, it's a down for 150 gold, it's not actually good, yeah? The only curse that's like kind of okay to pick in Act 1, because the regret you also don't really want to keep it around, you know? So the curse to pick up in Act 1 would be the Golden Idol event, and you take the injury instead of losing max HP, and then you gain the strength and the max HP. I forgot to do voodoo? No, not just that. It's also the freaking clumsy, so this is, you know, the do voodoo stat. Like we high roll the absolute best curse into like the most fun relic. Yeah, sure. Start here 3 fights 2 question mark, and we run into this. If after 3 fights everything is terrible for some reason, no, like I don't get attacks, am I fine or not? I mean, I'm sure I'm fine, right? I'm sure I'll be fine. Huh, 13. Guys, normally when you see this rolling 13, you are like crying, yeah? But here you can see 8 plus 5, right? Because we have 2 strength. 8 plus 5 is 13, this guy's dead. And we can play 2 defense still. And we still take 2, yeah? Because this fight is like pretty annoying. It's 6-12 damage on turn 1 the floor 1. But you know, 2 strength is 2 strength, and 2 strength is good. Oh, I love 2 strength. Unfortunately, this guy is doing what he does best, hitting you. Potion? Huh. I don't know how far the 2 strike gets us if we don't add attacks to the deck with into the norm. I'm just checking, but I want this footwork. Yeah, I definitely want this footwork over the flying knee. This is the downside of going this way, because now I can even go to short to buy cards. Oh man, starting with 2 strength into dying to knock would be so freaking sad, guys. But I take the footwork. Yeah. It is redacted, so you cannot see it. I mean, I can see it just fine. It's just literally just a black filter in OBS, so that you cannot see the seed while I'm playing it. If you want to know the seed, it will always show up like when I go to the run history screen at the end of the stream. Okay, I don't die, right? I don't die. Surely I will not die. This footwork play. Because I have 2 strength, I think I'm allowed to play footwork to save this 1 HP and also exhaust it in the redraw. But this time we can still block. Also, there are a lot of attacks that we can pick up to go with this 2 strength, yeah? Like this one. No, this. Dagger Spray Plus. Marcel, no, even better. We're clumsy for Voodoo. You see, this number is 2. And what is this draw, by the way? Checking. Honestly, I think I'm allowed to save this tool most of the time, but what is the bad case? Actually, the bad case is that this guy attack next turn and we don't draw the survivor, right? If he buffs next turn, maybe get footwork set up, and then but 2 turns from then we draw only 1 card here, so he buffs into attack, we also get owned if we don't have this, yeah? Okay, let's just push for lethal. So this one either have lethal or have full block. Yeah, okay, we have full block with it. Oh yeah, could have saved the 2. It's okay. We are so strong, it's 4 strength here. Yeah, they could throw Card Game was a better card later on, but right now, especially after taking footwork, I think I want the 2 more strength payoff. Also with the clumsy, maybe with the clumsy, the Dagger's Throw also performs a little bit better than this in early game, yeah. Everyone was his Guardian. Fine. Upgrades right now, whatever. I mean, you can do Dagger Spray, you can do footwork, but I also don't mind resting if needed. Especially because we have like 3 advanced always coming right after the elite. You can also go here, but with 2 potions already, I don't think so, yeah. Okay, fine. Get the fight anyway. Do we have enough damage to kill this? It's a quite a sad question to ask when we have 2 strength, but I do need to ask it in case it play double block. Yeah? And also not the dagger throw. Is that we play this for +1 damage. And then double block. We need to deal 55 damage in 4 turns. This is 12 and then 36. And +1 hand. +2. Yeah, we need to deal 14 damage. I guess we do play dagger throw. Oh, is that listen? With the sub at 28 man, sure lot. Neo is cursed for do voodoo, clumsy for do voodoo. Which is, yeah, my absolute favorite style of the whole game. On any character. Yeah, drawing a defense here, I think I'm allowed to play the defense and we don't get dropped. Also, even getting dropped is not so bad compared to what? Compared to getting hit in the face like this, yeah, I guess. You can potion here for 4, but yeah, probably not. Oh, it really goes in, yeah, it's fine. By the way, we are half HP. Second dagger throw or infinite blitz. Infinite blitz for Lagavulin. Lagavulin 2 strength, potentially 4 strength. Footwork setup. Sentries, the dagger spray. Yeah, this guy also performs sentry. Sentries, dagger spray with strength. With this also probably fine. And yeah, Knob is still the scariest, so we take the dagger throw probably. Yeah, attack density in this deck is pretty low, especially with the curse being added to. Like all the base cards, all the defense, footwork added, and then a curse. Like one actual front loaded damage, I think. Also, yeah, no significant upgrade. I guess you can say it's a dagger spray. But here's the thing, like if we want to go here and rest, and might as well fight this first. Unless you tell me that we're going to die to this fight from 34, yeah, which I sure hope that we don't. But if right now your plan is to go to the fire and rest, just fight the elite first, because maybe sometimes you see a Regal Pillow, maybe sometimes you see like meat on the bone, you don't need to rest anymore. Sometimes you see a Tonal Feather. A lot of things can happen. Sometimes you see a relic so freaking strong. Sometimes you maybe kill the Norm in 3 turns, you take no damage, and now you don't need to rest. Resting here first is oddly better if you say that you're going to die here from 34. And I mean, I hope I don't die from 34. Also, it's Guardian. Let's fight this now. Lagavulin. We do have footwork to set up, but maybe this is the worst fight out of the 3. Because this fight actually demands you to block a little bit. The other 2 fights you can actually kill, yeah? I mean, I don't think it can ever kill us from 34, but it can hurt a little bit. I'd say, but it rolled maximum HP and we did not draw the footwork early. Opening now doesn't make a lot of sense though, so I just hope the next time we don't mob the deck, the deck gets spray. Yeah, 1 of 6, that will be quite sad. Essence will be used. No, I'm even thinking maybe both potions can be used because the 2 strength in this fight is not that great. Like even with the 2 strength in here, we might not have enough damage with this deck, especially if this is late and we have to spend 1 energy extra. Yeah. To sell, you mean save health, right? But that's the thing. If I go to the fire, I want to rest. Like the plan if I go to the fire is to rest, yeah? And if that is the case, then there's no reason to do fire first. That's the whole point. Of course you plan to upgrade and you go here. Like why on earth you go here first and to plan to upgrade? But if I go here, I'm going to click rest. Yeah, this was clumsy for Duvodo start, yes. Exclamation with the sub and 12 months special load. Oh yeah, very nice. Huge, I hope that I don't die to this huge Lagavulin also because the footwork is bottom deck. And maybe a bottom deck this next turn, hopefully not. But your opening here is nonsense, yeah. We entered. Okay. So your question. Any consideration to strength part? Because I'm actually slightly worried about damage output in this fight even with 2 strength. This deck is not super great at killing Lagavulin, no? Especially like absolute max HP Lagavulin with minus on energy on the open. Because if I don't strength part here, then how is it? We open now with 11 damage. And afterwards we have, let's say with the defend you block for maybe total. With the footwork, maybe you block total for... Actually you can block maximum because even after debuff you go back to normal, you don't go to -2, you go to 0, because you gain 2 dex 2 strength. So let's just say you block whenever you can. You spend like 4 energy on block. Maybe even 5 energy sometimes, but sometimes the draw doesn't enough, so let's count 4 energy. Because the 4 energy block also puts more damage into this, yeah? Which means you have 2 energy worth of damage and then off turn you have another 3. 5 energy worth of damage only. Which converts into... Dagger throw is 11 and dagger spray is 12 and strike is 8. Neutralize 5, so you can play 5. So this is 11, 5 energy, probably you can count like maybe... It's not quite 50 damage, maybe it's like 47, 48. I just assume something like 48. 48 is like 53, 64. That is very far off, yeah, by the way. Yeah, that is actually extremely far off from killing. Even with 2 strength. And then in the second cycle, of course, it's a normal Lagavulin, we don't really get debuff, but it also means that you're probably taking hits. Potion chance at the moment is 40%, is not that low, and we are facing 3 advanced hallways right after this. Yeah, I'm grappling. I'm also willing to use this, yeah, because this right here in this fight is going to be better than... This in this fight is... at least if we're trying to... Let's say I play 1 defense here and use this, it would be 7 HP maybe. After using 4 strength, strikes, dealing... I think now we are allowed to play double defense. I think now I'm allowed to play double defense. Yeah. You can steal potion. We shuffle our 4 attacks though, that's fine. But we do have 4 strength. So this is 16 and this is 10 each. 36, 46. And we can still block the second half. 1 turn. So this will be 3 and then another time it maybe is 4. So once again we use it now is 7. If I use it last turn it will be for potentially 8. Or you can be insane and you play triple blow. Yeah, I don't think so. But okay, I don't think we are using this pot then. Drawing Survivor here is not great, because that's the best block card and we need to block 1 turn here. Oh, we don't actually need to block 1 turn because we draw perfect. And I mean you see with the, even with the strength pot we kill like on time, right? That's still not bad. Immortal, you're into a Blade Dance with a Dubudo, right here. Do this. And chance 50, Blade Dance. What is this garbage? Where's my Blade Dance? Yeah, what is this garbage? Masterful Staff, like how is it? With the Immortal is okay, with Double Dagger Throw is okay. Into the Guardian is not so okay, but Guardian we do have full strength. So even if when the fight goes long it becomes a curse, we do have 2 dex, 2 strength, so maybe we're still okay. And I don't mind the thing too much, you know. This position is probably not good enough to upgrade, but is it? We still have this potion, so at least we have 34, yeah? We have Immortal set up, like maybe for this fight, for this fight, this fight. And then after this fight, we do have safety. Next elite we know is either Knob or Sentries, and if we add the Muscle Staff, then it should not deal too much damage to us. Ah, fine. But I guess now we can upgrade Dagger Spray. You can choose upgrade like Footwork and Neutralize instead, but if we choose upgrade in this part, then I think it should be Dagger Spray. It will be +4 onto this, yeah, and half of the time it's Sentries. Sure. One chance now is 50. But we can upgrade now. How far in terms of power killing burning? Nah, not far at all. The problem with killing burning is that if you want to kill burning, you need to rest here. Because immediately, first of all, this fight can already deal damage to you, deal real damage. Unlike this fight, like, this fight probably cannot deal real damage to you. Maybe you attack like 10 to Sentries or something, but not so much more, maybe 15. With no potion. But here you take damage, and then here the 3 advanced hallways or 2 advanced hallways coming afterwards. Immediately here after this fight is a fire. So if you want to go here, you need to rest. I don't want to rest. Like we can just do Act 2 burning instead, you know, if it's in the way of the good part. Oh yeah, upgrade Dagger Spray. And then you run into this. Okay. So I should not deal damage to us. Next one's guaranteed lethal no matter what we draw, yeah? So I can do whatever. 2 attacks only to kill, you can play the defense always. I mean, yeah, just leave it here. I don't even know why, but you know, just in case. Okay, potion chance now is 40. And yeah, you see what I mean, right? It's like this fight we have the Immortal set up already, so maybe it's a little bit safer now. And maybe if we can control this fight, especially with the footwork, then we can even set up Immortal again here. But from 30 is not so dangerous. The second Dagger Spray is going a bit too far, though I don't think this is such a situation that I want another one yet. Even though yes, it is kind of green because they have 2 strength. We do, however, need to respect the Guardian a tiny bit because look at this. Footwork is nice and all, but you attack, and a curse. And unlike Slime Boss, you cannot just play attacks against Guardian and then it dies, yeah? You need to draw and play your block. Yeah, you need to draw and play your block. So how about this deflect? Deflect with double dagger throw. Deflect with the Immortal a tiny bit. We can face the knob, but we just added, like, we have 2 strength and we also added 4 attacks and one of them is green. It's okay, no? Deflect is a fine draw in the Guardian, and also backflip is being picked at the moment. First copy, definitely. Yeah, sure. Okay, good relic. Oh, good relic. It doesn't make me dream here. We'll see. We fight this first and we'll see whether we can dream about this or not. These guys would be scary if we don't have this, but we do. Draw 9 attacks? Nah. This time we are okay because we have energy pot. So even if you draw like whatever, you can still spend 5 energy and the Masterful Staff is 0, yeah? With the strength, it probably will still die. Also, Immortal setup is not super important into this because we already draw like crazy. As long as we have Immortal into like this, or if we want to fight this Immortal, we win. It's not important because turn 1 we already have too many cards. Yeah, actually Immortal probably on turn 2 might even be stronger. Turn 1 we have too many cards. We already have a freaking 9 card here on turn 1, you cannot spend your energy. You cannot spend your cards on with only 3 energy. So like balance out a little bit, yeah. Turn 1 9 cards and turn 2 6 cards is a little bit stronger, I think. With that said, like, what are we doing? Like, okay, kill here. And hit here. Kill here. I got on 5 then, I guess. Yeah. I think 5 is slightly better than 6 because we have 0 cost at deflect and Masterful Staff and the thing. Honestly, maybe it should have been on 4. Yeah, now that I think a bit more, it should probably have been on 4. No, potion and potion is back to 50, correct? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what? 6? Oh, this was a 5. Yeah, 7. Yeah, 50%. Oh, that is definitely strong enough for us to fight Burning Elite. Because now we can dump 2 potions and then we get new potion every single floor. And we have backup prep against the whole waste. Are we running to Burning Elite? Like, is there anything wrong that can happen when I run to the Burning Elite? Yeah, max HP knock. Into the worst draw of all time. No, it's true. If we run into max HP knock into drawing, I don't even know, like 9 attacks on turn 1, yeah, then we have problems. Sentries? Nah. Sentries do not have enough HP to deal with us. Like, look at this dagger spray is already freaking 16 AoE, you know? It needs to be max HP sentries, but even max HP sentries you can still just kill. Also, we have a very nice thing with the footwork, you know, 1 block is 7, and then with the essence is full blocks to sentry. The sentries don't do anything. If you want to fight Burning Elite, then the only threat is actually knock into an absolutely horrendous draw though. I think we just kill Act 2 Burning if anything. Because the Elite here, first of all, is safer and it also comes with an upgrade afterwards, you know. How bad is this? Just fight this instead of this. Like, don't go so far. Don't push your luck. Yeah, don't push your luck so far. I just fight this. Yeah, like Exodium tax, but do we care? Maybe we don't care. Energy bot actually plays for this fight if it's not, no? We can not roll a potion, but I want to roll the potion. Yeah, I do want to roll the potion. Hit here first and then think. Yeah, let's roll the potion. Okay, 10 damage. No, not being used in this fight, yeah? And you're here seeing Mortal was already bad. In case I draw into Dagger Spray or Merciful Staff, I think I just play Footwork Deflect. You can also play Double Strike here. But I think it will Footwork. That... maybe don't want to play it too much. Even when frail, we can still do okay against that, yeah? Dagger Spray 16. Boom, boom. Next one, 1, 2, 3, cast 7... 8, 9. And then 0, 1, 2. Immortal is on 2. 2 is okay, no? And sometimes we draw Deflect, we can be on 3. I can put it to 9 here pretty easily, but I don't think I actually want it on 9. Which is why I play all the cards. Yeah, this is on, you can see it's on 2, as I said. The prepared. The sneaky strike is a giga sneaky strike because we have double dagger throw. It's actually not giga. 1 dagger throw into 2 sneaky strike is good, but 2 dagger throw into a sneaky strike is not as good, yeah? Especially if you're stuck on 3 energy. Because whenever you draw 2 dagger throw in the same hand, it really gets weird. You play 1 dagger throw, it doesn't reach a sneaky strike, and then you play the second dagger throw, yeah, you don't have energy anymore. So the chance of this lining up is not actually so super high, you know, as you would expect. On the other hand, you can take the prepare into upgrade prepare, especially... Prepare is already good with this, yeah? Prepare is good with this. And prepare is good with this also, because when you add more curses to the deck, like a hand filter like this is very good. Prepare is an upgrade target. Which, to be fair, does conflict with the footwork a tiny bit, but only a tiny bit. I take my prepared. Thank you. You hear sentries, yeah? Like the claim is that this fight cannot really harm us. We'll see whether the claim is correct. I honestly, I think maybe I want to save this for Act 2 instead, and we use this here. Is that dumb? Because now I see we can do footwork, deflect, alchemize, yeah? With the essence is full block. So taking burning elite, should we? No, I mean burning elite is probably safe if we know we're sentries, yeah? But should we actually have taken the burning elite? Even if you know it's sentries, you know that this fight will be fine. Yeah, that I'm not so sure yet. Because here with the prepare, I can already see prepare plus is in my deck. If we go this way, the prepare is not going to be in your deck, and also it's not going to be green. And you get the burning elite out of the way. Like, what do you gain out of this burning elite? You gain a lot out of the burning elite if you cannot fight it in Act 2, and it is also guarding the good path there. Yeah? But I have a feeling that we just fight the burning elite in Act 2, no? If it's sending in the way. Then what do you gain out of this? Yeah, like, I don't know. Okay, essence into alchemize, and we see usually the players do footwork deflect after. This potion, yeah, not now though, but maybe. Load this essence, perfect. Don't think I want to play prepare because Immortal on 6 next turn is perfect. Or we draw like on the good 0 cost. Yeah, like this one. We draw even 2 0 cost. Taking some damage though, but just fine. 27, which means we had to waste a bit of damage here, but at the same time weakness never matters. And Immortal draws a card. Yeah, we set it to 2 instead of 9 because you can draw one. I guess if you probably Immortal on turn 1, you draw the clumsy, so you don't really lose anything. But you cannot play the card either way. But like setting the Immortal for turn 2 is for something like this, maybe. Oh yeah, might as well stop neutralize here and see the card. And strike here and then see the card. Hopefully we draw a defense. Yeah, there's no... If we draw an attack, there's no attack that can kill, yeah? Unless you also use this, but taking 6 in here, I don't even mind too much. So enchant at 100 because we have the alchemize. But taking this damage, I don't even mind too much. But these are good potions for Act 2. This potion is good for Guardian, and this potion is good to bring into Act 2 if we plan to go like ultra aggressive, which, by the way, we are. We are just going to run in and kill Act 2 elites. External is full block, so I'm probably hit here. I did not draw the strike, unfortunately, so we take 6. But I just take the 6, huh? Okay. Taking 6 and not the end of the world, you know. So the essence actually blocked quite a bit, no? It blocked full 4 on turn 1, and it blocked another full 4 on turn 2. Turn 3 it blocked nothing, so it blocked like 8. It's fine. 7, huh? We can make it to 8. If it's on 7, then 8 is slightly better. At least we can see the card when we still have energy on turn 1. What? Ah! Click too fast! Okay guys, don't worry about it. Yeah, actually throwing, like what the hell? See, this is why you take like at least half a second, you know, before you click the relic from the elite. Yeah, that's why you take like at least half a freaking second, but we're too late now, cannot do anything. Well, actually not take that? No, at least you should think about it, yeah? And maybe the answer is actually yes, you know, because the curses in Act 2 are not very harmful. And we can get a lot of them. It's like the Rise, the Mausoleum, with Mega Prep already, yeah, free. The Decay from Forgotten Outer, yeah, okay, free. And what else? There's the Shame. Shame is not so free, but maybe you can still take. I think his strike is back, and now we even have a prepare, yeah? So this Stinky Strike is going crazy, and otherwise you can take the fumes, but why are you dealing damage with fumes in this deck? Yes, because you don't have more than 2 strength. So maybe now you need the fumes for endgame damage. Wow. Oh, how did this happen? But yeah, Sneaky is fine, Sneaky is fine. Sneaky is fine. I will prepare first. Yeah, watch this be freaking golden idol and I lose my 1 strength, yeah? Well, not quite. Ah. Okay, I should hope that doesn't kill me in Guardian, because now we need to rest. And our block density in Guardian is also not the best, yeah, that I have ever seen. But I sure hope I don't die to Guardian from this spot. Upgrade port, because this upgrades a lot of block cast and the neutralize and the footwork. And yes, at the moment maybe I'm a little bit worried about the Guardian fight actually. No, somebody who clap clicking already died. Somebody who actually click until you get the relic no matter what already died, yeah? The one's over. But sure, upgrade port. Yeah, prepared. This hand is not exactly the best to block the Guardian, so I think we intentionally leave it alone. And then split this turn, also get to play Alchemize, and here's a block, and we have 3 Dexterity. Yeah, draw power is also fine. Okay, with this we probably don't die the Guardian, yeah? The split is successful, we have Footwork Plus in play, the entire deck is green, Sneaky Strike is green, yeah, should be okay. And Clan, you can tell from here. If you look at that, you can see that it's definitely a win. Ah yes, the Ironclad one. Immortal is good. We can shuffle. Yeah, we can actually play 2 attacks even, so let's do that. I shuffle this out is fine. And I can play this another time for damage. Yeah, now we actually have block. If I play this, I take 1, no? I can play Sneaky Strike and take 1, but I don't want to take 1 for like no reason. Why do I take 1? Yeah. No reason exactly. Sure. 1, 2, 3. Hitting now sometimes means we take damage against the thing, the 8 times 2. And it's weakened, so even if we fail to split next turn, it means that we have drawn block, and block with 3 dexterity means we full block. Which means there's no reason to split here. So fast mode? No. It's this. It's in-game settings, you can actually turn it to 240 FPS and it actually makes a noticeable difference. Especially for the defect ops. That is too many block cards, but I guess it means that we just block 27 then. Because I really don't want this hand, you know. This hand means that, actually no, this hand is still taking 0 unless you bottom deck both of these. If you draw this, you play this full block. So 1 out of 21 and you take 7 next turn and you're set. Why do I want to be set? Because otherwise I go into blind shuffle and it's not so much different. Either way I need to go into blind shuffle. Because even if we block this next turn, the turn afterwards is like 16, but... And the weaken runs out. Yeah, the weakness would run out, so it's a draw of 16. Okay, let's just block. I can still split it even with just a muscle staff, but I'm full blocking. We can shuffle. Yeah. Like this, we can actually manipulate the shuffle. Shuffle our 4 strikes. Very good. And now we draw block in the 2 turns. Nice order, but you're sure. Just miss the full sticky strike with some damage, but don't worry about it. And yeah, there's no neutralize here, which is why I did not want to draw last turn. So we take, yeah, nice rest by the way, because apparently we're taking 0 against the Guardian. We could have upgraded, honestly in this spot, probably Alchemized upgrade is fine because we draw so many freaking cards in the opening turns and we just want to be front loaded into Act 2. We don't want to store. The Alchemized upgrade would actually have been okay. So the Scrap Ooze node is actually -1 upgrade, yeah, that was what it is. Yeah, minus the Alchemized upgrade. That is the Scrap Ooze event. Fun. We play this for fun. And now we can put the Immortal to 5. Adrenaline. Sure. Take an Alchemized, no, yeah, and then see in this spot I don't think we need because we already have Dagger Spray Giga Plus. Is it 16 AoE, so the CE would be for Act 2 boss if anything. We don't need for Slaver, yeah? Slaver we have like the Masterful Staff and the Dagger Spray and also the Giga front load and the potions. We don't need it for Leader either, the same story. And we even have Explosive Pod. This deck also, I mean, eventually maybe it has to pivot to poison because 2 strength, it's nice and all, you know, but it's not quite enough damage for endgame. At the same time, you can build block engine instead with Adrenaline. And the first time the C would do something significant would be maybe Act 2 boss collector, or I don't even know. Automaton probably don't even need. Yeah, most likely is a collector, which is 1 of 3. Yeah, like the Giga Dagger Spray. Yeah? Ah! Okay. We can use our memory and then still get Modu Voodoo, yes. Okay, all good. No need to panic. We can build up our Curse army again. Ah, this bell would have been so sick though. Like imagine without this Omari and they click the bell, yeah? Curse free bell? What curse free bell is worse than the with the bell? Like what the hell? What do you mean curse free bell? This is worse than a normal bell. If you don't have a Omari, you click this, you have 3 strength, and then you are like, you know, you actually are strong. Okay, fine. Energy is okay, you know. And then we can build up a curse army again. Any curse we get +1. Yeah, the champ, yeah. Okay, where are the elites? We are farming max elites. 3. If I go to the max elite, so I don't get to spend my gold. Maybe we just do 2 and fight burning instead then. Because the 2 elite paths like here into here, there's no shop, and we have like 1 billion gold and also force passing in Act 3, and then what happens? Yeah, we never spend our gold. I just do 2, but the shop, like there's a shop here, and we do elite number 1 here, and then if we are strong, which we hopefully are, we can do elite number 2 burning elite right here. So let's just start here and then go shop and then farm. Actually, we have free passing for the 99 gold, and you know. So we're happy taking key? I am never happy taking key. Without this. With this, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, with this I'm happy and every chest open. I don't even care if it's good or not, I open every chest. In fact, that has already lost me this one run on defect, is that I have do voodoo and then just with curse key and I click every single chest, and my deck has like 5 curses, but it used no strength because I am defect. And then I died. So I mean, that is defect's fault, yeah? That's not my fault. That with 5 strength, the defect doesn't deal damage. Imagine Ironclad with 5 strength in it, and the Silent with 5 strength in it, and Watcher with 5 strength in it. Yeah, okay, you kill everything, you know, on turn 1. But unfortunately, the character was terrible. That was not my fault by any means. That was definitely not my fault, guys. Trust. Okay, yeah, sure. This guy does not attack on turn 1 against the Watcher. I mean, we're actually not the Watcher, though, that's sure. Ah, Adrenaline. Draw pod is not very good. I mean, eventually it's good, but for now, I think draw output potion is stronger, especially when we already have this, yeah? Draw pod is okay after turn 1, but maybe you just try to end control the fights on turn 1. Draw pod right now can land sticky as well. It's not. Regen pod. Or use immediately or what? 40% draw. Yeah, I mean use immediately. Next time we are already taking damage though. Unless we kill it. Can I kill it if I go 8 damage here also? 8 damage here goes to 17, 17, 52. 52 if we draw into this, we have everything, yeah. This will be 16, this will be 14, 30, 44, 52. Wait, 52 exactly to or what? This is 17, 52 with 35 block. We have exactly 52 damage with 2 strength. 14, 16, 40? 40 plus another 14, yeah? 50. I don't know, 30, yeah, 30. Plus another 14 is 44, plus another 8 is 52. That's exactly two. Ah, okay, I have to do that. And the punishes was -2 because they don't play the footwork. Yeah, -2, who cares? I know this is dead. Of course, that means that my regen pod is in shambles, but it's okay, you know, it's still heal 5. Yeah, and then we get a new one. Unupgraded cast, not too interested. If we want draw, we want backflip, we want acro. The Predator doesn't even scale well with the strength, so and is also not green, probably not. Why? Yeah, it's just a seed. Point chance now is 30. What? But yeah, Entropic Brew can go, yeah? By the way, fun fact, you cannot drink. But yeah, Entropic Brew can go, yeah? I'm not going to buy Entropic for 97 right before the shot. And also we have Unalchemized. Oh, I mean, that's pretty good, no? Mega Prep gambling chip. With Immortal, like we draw like a billion cards on turn 1. We even have a Sticky Strike. What happens when you drink, you cannot use it. The option is grayed out. So this event is one of the very few things that make drinking fruit juice as the moment you get it potentially positive. Otherwise, there's no reason to drink fruit juice early, so just hold it forever because, you know, you see the apparitions, you see bites, you see outer, you see ornithopter, you see circuit back, and then holding is better. And discard? No, you cannot. I mean, the discard option, it looks like it's normal, but it doesn't let you click. You cannot discard the potion either. Okay, Giga Shop. Okay, I'm actually crying. Oh, that is so sad, man. Oh, that is so incredibly sad. You ever just click a relic and get -2 strength? Yeah, okay, I wanted to say me neither, but you know I did. So what can you do, right? And the sad part is that, like, beside this, like, what does this shop even have? I guess the shop still has something. You can buy second footwork, you can buy the muscle strategy. Sure. But come on. Yeah, what can you do, right? Yeah, football master strategy and remove, yeah. And yeah, remove strike still, sure. There's no second shop in the axe, so you can just spend no gold. There's nothing else to do here, unless you want to buy calendar, which you know why. There's a small idea with the enlightenment sneaky strike, but that's the only card that this works with. Probably not. Yeah, no need to buy pots that we have alchemized. And like giga front load. I say that, but do I even play the alchemize here? How many things am I keeping, by the way? Is this or what? Why do I keep this flag? I don't know, I feel like it. Yeah, that certainly is a good reason. Did not draw adrenaline or sneaky, yeah? But it's not yet. But not like we need too much. Now I don't want to dagger throw anymore, because the only good draws I guess this is a bad draw, but everything else is a good draw. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. Now we take like no damage. I don't actually want Immortal on turn 1. It's not even true now that we have adrenaline game being cheap. Just like what I want to do is just to draw the sneaky strike on turn 1 and all my 0 cost. I mean, too late now. Already too late. Oh, it really goes in, huh? It allows me to set up my Immortal. Don't mind if I do. Oh wait, I did not. Okay, it's fine. Draw a potion. Draw a potion. Draw a potion. Oh, good. No problem, guys. No problem. This one's being played absolutely perfectly, as you can tell. Oh man, this could have been so freaking big, but for some reason we only have 2 strength. Like, can somebody explain? No, seriously, can somebody explain? Like, why we only have 2 strength? Well, this could have been so massive, you know. This blade dance deals like, I don't even know, like 1 billion damage. That's fine, don't worry about it. Ancient potion here if you want to. Sure, maybe. I don't even know. Ancient potion here is probably fine. Just because I want to play the alchemize before I forget. $11 is clean. And by the way, Immortal was set to 9 and now it's back to 9 again, yeah, after turn 1. Is it an automatic pickup? Yeah, I just click in like 0.5 seconds and I regret it immediately. I clicked before seeing the relic, yeah, by the way. So this one is a prime example of, okay, maybe don't click the relic so fast. Basically, usually my brain has a filter whenever the elite is drops a relic, yeah? Is that if there is a bottle, then stop. And my brain processed that this was not a bottle, so I click instantly. The only filter my brain has is, you know, okay, bottle, don't click. Everything else click. Maybe we should not do that. But you know, too late now. What can you do, right? Some weapon? Nah, early game there's no reason to, yeah? That's the thing. Like, why would you skip that? I mean, you click after you see the card. Yes, I have clicked Western Wolfen before I see the card sometimes because of that as well. So yes, maybe playing with an automatic filter which in your brain is like not the best thing. Yeah? If you're trying to maximize like, your chances, yeah, just clicking, you know, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Is Omari negative? Well, I mean, right now I still don't know, but if I had bought the blue candle in the shop, which by the way would have been bought if I do not have Omamori, then yes, it absolutely would be negative. And then we probably going to have like what 5 strength in this run. Instead now we have 2. That's just quite sad. But then shuffle out no matter what, cannot save it, yeah. So play this first because otherwise it may be difficult to play. I should have done this. Okay, fine. I don't even know what the hell is potion chance. Like 30%, yeah, 30%. I don't need more of you, man. One is enough. I don't actually need more. 5 strength and brick hand with 5 curses drawn. I have never lost any Duvudo run with 10 strength. Just saying, I have had 2 of them. 10 curses, yeah? With a Duvudo. And they both won very easily. The Ironclad 10 curses Duvudo killed the heart in 5 turns. Without being infinite. Yeah, of course you had 10 curses, how you go infinite. But it deal 800 damage against the heart even when weakened in 5 turns. The other one was silent. The silent one killed a bit slower, but you know, it's just the silent being bad. No, think about it. When you have enough strength, how many real cards you need to draw per turn? Just think about it. When you have, like, for example, 5 strength. Because why are curses bad? Curses are bad because you don't draw your cards, you know? Is that you every turn instead of drawing like maybe an extra strike you draw a curse, or extra defense you draw a curse, and now you take cheap damage and then you cry. Maybe because you draw the curses you don't set up your block or your damage in time before the spear and shield or the heart or whatever, and then you cry. When you have like 5 strength or 10 strength whatever, yeah, even your base card was already a quality card. You have 6 strength, your strike becomes a blade dance except it doesn't take beat of death. Like boom, you play 12 damage. You have double damage. So how many real cards do you actually need to draw per turn? Just think about that. When you have enough strength. Okay, here, what is it? Quick Slice is green. Do we care? I mean, I don't care. Blade Dance minus better than Quick Slice plus, yeah? Second Alchemize, I don't want it really. I mean, honestly, for the future of the run, you should probably take it because this one eventually kind of needs something like a fairy or a ghost, probably, yeah. Dealing damage with this kind of idea, like Duvudo, whatever, is already hard against the heart, and double footwork is good against Act 3, but not against the heart itself, unless your block density is like very high, or you have like plans and a bunch of wheels. So you just block the big hit with dexterity and block full block every single multi-hit with the wheels, which right now we don't have any of those. No wheel, no plans, no nothing, not even any weak chain. So at some point you actually need to roll, you probably need to roll potion solution against the heart if anything. To not die instantly first cycle and maybe deal with, you know, whatever comes afterwards. Because the heart doesn't die, you cannot rush the heart down in 2 turns. You need to survive at least the first cycle. And no matter what character you're playing, you need to block first cycle of the heart somehow. If you die first cycle, well, that is it. Also, we open every chest. Yeah, it's probably okay, you know? Like, it cannot be so bad. I don't like it though, but for objectively speaking, it's probably good. I don't like it because I just want to play attacks. I just want to play attacks, guys. I don't want to play this. Yeah, look at this. Like, alchemizes, and what happens? It will discard. Both of them, by the way. This fight actually is a bit of a problem because this is the only fight that bursting instantly doesn't really easily happen. Yeah, Slaver is already dead. And Leader, she gives you time, but this fight deals damage immediately, and these potions don't have in this fight either. But it is a bit scary, I would say. So what's the plan here? Are we planning to block it or are we planning to hit it? I mean, we probably plan to do both. But we need to at least block it a little bit. Okay, fine. So probably, yeah, probably something like this. And just play both footworks on turn 1. But yeah, do this first in case of, yeah, sneaky. This already is full block. So we can discard let the defend, it's never being played. Okay, shuffle in the wood cards at least, that's pretty nice. Next turn, yeah, this hand's not terrible, so okay to just do this. And of course with 2 alchemize, I'm also willing to just spend pots there. But having 10 curses make death draws way more likely. I mean, if your deck is 20 cards, sure, but what if your deck is like 50? Yeah, what if your deck is just 50 and they have 10 strength in it? By the way, the pattern. We draw a card first with Red Dance and then prepare, right? Yeah, it's probably true. Okay. Draw 3 now. Did not get deflect or neutralize or survivor, yeah? So you have another alchemize coming, but triple block in here I think is not very good. Taking damage also is not very good because this costs 1 now though. This guy doing this on turn 2 is already annoying. Because now next turn it does 28 now. And he's still pretty healthy because we have not drawn these 2 and the sneaky right now is also going to miss, yeah. Wait, what? I agree. We can reroll. Yeah, 3 more draws because Nikki right now is landing. Yes, we have player dagger throw. And drawing multiple stuff now before it costs 1 is good. Drawing this is full block. Drawing this is full block. I already played the potion. Yeah, okay, good. At least we get the sneaky damage. Reroll. Okay, this one probably not. Double defense takes 6 and this turn is still pretty ugly, but we do have this neutralize in here, so maybe it's not too bad. And then we kill it over 2 turns, yeah, hopefully. And I mean, you can see why I say this fight is quite bad for us, yeah? Of course, bad attack pattern and also bad draw though, but you know, it's fine, don't worry about it. Fires are here, do not panic. Yeah, nice hand, right? Exactly like terrible. In fact, we draw the worst block card out of all of them. So we bottom deck the 3 best block cards, and we draw the 1 card that you know box of these. We could have easily full blocked this hand, by the way, but instead we are taking how much? Yeah, 20. I mean, there's nothing to do, so I just play hand and take 20. Ow. 7 times 5 is easy. In fact, it's already dead, but you know, the book tax. Is there a break next turn because we still have alchemize? For energy, you can still play multiple stab, and it also does a small hit, so really don't break, right? Yeah, I play this. So at least we get a new pot. Accuracy, well, that's one of the ways to scale damage. And we would pick out a second Red Dance from here. Because turning to poison from this position is pretty freaking difficult, yeah? And we are only dealing physical damage and usually it's shift. We don't have the making of, you know, pseudo infinite discard, especially with the Duvodo and some curses. Accuracy is fine. Into the gem also good. We need something extra for the gem as well, because the relics, you can see, the relics are not bad, they're good. But it's a lot of them are just front load. You can see like the power difference between our turn 1 and our not turn 1 in the book stabbing fight. At turn 1 we play 2 footworks and dealt like 100 damage. And then yeah, on turn 5 we managed to kill the book stabbing. That's took quite long. Took quite long, so we do need a little bit of extra, you know, a little bit of extra power for longer fights. Poison point, we just fought both stabbing, so probably not. Still don't have enough gold for this, so yes, we probably still continue our plan of fighting burning, because this fight, if it's slavers, we probably should be okay. If it's a leader, we probably cannot be worse than the book just now. Kill point is easier to use here than poison, and explosive is better for this fight, so probably not. No reason to rest yet, unless you tell me we need to rest twice somehow, but I think from here... At some point I need to upgrade like the neutralize at least. For now I think... That's the thing, the strongest upgrade right now for the short term is adrenaline, but at the same time adrenaline is only also front load. It doesn't improve our maximum output in long fight, yeah. But it does make like playing this power easier, and playing the alchemize easier. So turn 1 we draw like a billion cards. Okay, fine. Energy. And yeah, we fight burning it. I'm gonna do red. Normally we'll be sweating. I mean, maybe we are also sweating, but for now it's okay. If this or what? Sure. Oh yeah, adrenaline plus will be quite good right now. We can open potion. That's killing. I mean, I don't know whether it actually kills or not, but you know, click the card first and then think later. Yeah, it definitely kills. Look at this. It's like super dead. But so we just full block this fungi beast and then storm of steel here. Yeah? Kill it. Play this for fun. In fact, I should make less ship because I don't want to kill this yet. Yeah, and now we can play 2 alchemizers. Next spot potentially for champ. We have 2 alchemizers though, so holding next spot for champ means that we reroll explosive here maybe. We have another alchemizer unplayed. Holy. Immortal? Yeah. Next spot for Chem. Next spot for Chem without weak chain. The next spot is not even that strong. We just need to kill it now. Probably not, right? Like, why next spot? Okay, more skill pot. Attack pot. Upgraded. Not quite blade dance though, and I don't think another dagger throw really does the job, yeah? He stab is or not it either. The heal hook, we have no weakness. Probably skip. Attack over explosive, maybe because yes. A little bit worried about Champ, and this potion is better against Champ than this. Boot, yeah, probably doesn't play. Against the Champ, I can actually play sometimes, but probably not. So we keep and we open the next chest, of course. Resting, sure. And we see another blade dance, we can upgrade accuracy at the axe and fire. And die to Champ, it's quite sad because I don't have I only had 2 strength. If we actually died to chain because I only had 2 strength and not 3, I would be like, extremely sad. But you know, it can happen. This is exactly the type of deck that can't die to champ because it has an insanely strong turn 1 and then it slows down like a lot. Which is the type of thing that champ punishes. I kind of need attack pot for the Burning Elite though still. So maybe we do just get skill pot away. I need to keep rolling because counter spot is out, ghost spot is out, maybe fairy is out, I don't even know. I need to keep rolling potions. So these guys are dead. Ah, like this we roll potions. In fact, wait. No, cannot. Unless I get my second alchemize in hand right now and I play it and get a skill pot and then we get a second nightmare. Otherwise it doesn't work. Oh? Damn. Okay, not quite. Yeah, well, it's not a skill pot, it's also not a nightmare. But yeah, it's fine. We get 3 more alchemized rolls here. 4 more. So see if doesn't matter. I guess dealing more damage. This is fine too. I was thinking I want to keep this alive for some reason, but why? Why do I want to keep it alive again? Yeah, no reason. If I put the shift there, it would die, which is why I did not do it. Attack power is better in Burning Elite than Explosive, probably, with the 2 strength and also the Immortal. So we just use it to reroll. Also, it can be sometimes can be useful in chain because it can roll finisher or some grand finale, or I don't even know. This messed up my Immortal completely. Ooh, flex spot. Flex, not really, right? I mean, flex is probably better than this for the champ fight, but at the same time... And we even have these flaws as well. So what is better here? Is it flex or is it attack pot? Maybe flex is just better in this fight. Yeah, probably true. Immortal was like completely messed up. Ooh, okay. It doesn't quite solve the champ, you still need to get some damage, but now it makes it a lot easier. I mean, a nightmare from skill pot. We don't have a nightmare in our deck. Also, yeah, advanced Immortal. For the other boar. Bursting hand. Backflip. I mean, absolutely pick. Double footwork, lacking draw, head curse. Metallicized slavers. Now, here's something about metallicized Burning Elite though. Is that for some reason, yeah, these fools do not block on turn 1. Just for some reason, these fools do not block you on turn 1. And you know, maybe that is a fatal mistake. Also, going back to the Burning Elite deck 1 compared to Burning Elite deck 2, you can see you just fight Burning Elite deck 2, right? Like, what's the problem? Is there a problem? I should probably count damage, but you know, not be bothered. 26 AoE. Oh, not knowing Sticky Strike or Blade Dance is a bit sad. Because now we get wounds, yeah? But I want to play my Alchemizers. Just kills and I don't actually want to kill. But yeah, only 3 wounds. It's not too bad. What? 11? Okay, we have 3 wounds and we draw 2 of them. My entire block is here. Anything is full block. Yeah, 1 block has full block. And then of course the dagger throw is exactly 2 as well because it's too strong. Okay, I definitely take 9 damage, yeah? Taking 9 here is okay. We have 2 potential alchemized rolls and we have a fairy. Strength sucks. I agree. Yeah, this is still fine to play. Ow. On alchemize, skill pot again. In case I see a second alchemize and this is a nightmare, I hold on to the skill pot. I do want to reroll this. Yeah, like skill pot now is good. Gamble. It's on 3, so this kills, this also kills, and so I get cow gamble it is. It's still chaos. Also on 8 is like fine. East pipe. Oh, that is hot garbage. Doesn't even do anything. Where's my blade dance? I mean, I know I have on blade dance plus, but I would like to pick more, you know. Or acro or backflip or anything. Like, what is this? Dodge and roll is not the worst thing I have ever seen, but at the same time, it's also not far from the best thing I have ever seen. Yeah? Probably not. Any poison? No. And blade, no. So we skip. Chosen Countess. Don't have card gamble or anything, so I can just play this. And I play in this order because the Blade Dance, if it's played with this Steel Chaos, I don't really... Yeah, you can see it, right? I don't really discard any shift. Oh, really? I mean, it's fine, but like, really? Have another alchemize or do I? Have I played both? I have played both. It's not like Mortal here, but maybe I cannot be bothered. Die. Are we feel strong enough for champ yet? Well, maybe, I don't know. The fumes will not be green either into the champ, so probably not taking it. It's acro, yeah? Again, as I said, we don't need CE. Like, when does the CE play? Yeah, never. In this deck, it probably never plays. And then the fumes will not be green, doesn't deal enough damage. We don't need artifact trip yet. Because the deck has no piercing wheel, no wallet plans or whatever, so I don't even know. Like, at some point we need to have a plan to block the heart, yeah, but right now there's no plan. Explosion? Yeah, for what? Am I monkey? Yes. No, think a little bit, yeah. Like normally I love CE, but like what does this CE even do in this deck? Like what is the plan? Did you see the slavers fight? Did you see our slavers fight? We walk into the slavers and turn 1 we deal like 170 damage. By the way, I could have killed all of them on turn 1, yeah, but I wanted to play alchemize, so I didn't. And then when do you need your AoE then? Like when does it see perform? Like which fight? In which fight do you need to see for? The spikers, okay, fair. Okay, the spikers, yes. But no, seriously though, it's mainly because next to it is the acro, yeah? Otherwise maybe I could still click the CE, because sometimes if this deck never really finds a clean way to block or whatever, the CE might be needed against like Donin deck or the spear and shield. You just have your front load and gambling chip, backup prep, and then you can block for a few turns before you break, because you know your deck doesn't have enough consistency. The CE is here to cut the fight down by maybe 3 turns. Because normally in Donin deck you kill one of them, the other one is the fight is over, because you can just block the other one, it doesn't deal so much damage, and it only attacks once every 2 turns. But if your deck cannot do that, then okay, maybe cut the time down a little bit, and it also makes the red form potentially like slamming red form into just playing attacks plan a little bit more viable. You remix number prime sum 11 man special lot. This acro we click, yeah. Also we prepare acro reflect protection already pickable. Question mark would be nice if we don't have a memory, so we can go here and farm a curse, but from this position with 1 bad potion, I think we just keep taking the fight. Because there are card outs as well, yeah? We are looking for common cards. Like second bad dance is fine, the backflip is fine, like another acro is fine. We are also looking for a lot of uncommons. Like the Warlord Plans, the Terror, like maybe the Reflex. Yeah, many things. We want from card rewards, and of course you can roll 2 more Alchemize in this floor. I mean, I claim that we can roll 2 Alchemize, you know, we'll see whether that is correct. Because this guy is not very nice to you, you know. And your plan is to block a little bit and then be Alchemized later. Okay. We can make the second Alchemize 0 cost, unless you tell me we want to. Next turn can hurt a bit, but we do have other war energy. Unless you tell me we want to play this 5, but like, why would you play this 5? There's no reason. And the Alchemize is 0 cost. Unless you tell me you want to keep this for the champ. Turns out the Alchemize 0 cost anyway. This potion for the champ is not bad, but I think I still want to keep rolling. Please roll. Yeah, I'm rolling. Okay, we kill it here, so everything's good. Ah, that's a better potion for champ. Okay, usually it doesn't mean it's always better, but usually this is a better potion for champ than upgrade pod. Yeah, 1 strike is lethal, so we play like whatever. Go to 9. The first piercing will. Escape plan is also here and it blocks quite a lot, but the first will. Right now we have like absolutely no answer to the Hearts multi-hit. Probably should be picked. The whale is not exactly positive for the champ fight compared to the escape plan, but we can exhaust the whale. We have the power potion as well, so maybe it's not too bad. Sure. I was hoping that we would see a second blade dance again, upgrade its accuracy in peace, you know. And maybe it's still the upgrade anyway, but I can also see a work where we upgrade the neutralize instead. Because right now a weak chain is exactly, you know, 0. But the next cycling speed is not too bad, yeah. We have a lot of exhaust, and then we have the repair backflip acro to cycle. How big is this deck really? Up this much, think about the front sub, there's a lot. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it's not even so big. It's 20 cards. After we play the powers and we exhaust the curse or whatever, and then with 20 cards we cycle like 2, we cycle 4, we cycle 7. We maybe cycle 8 and 9 if you count these, but counting these generous. But we roughly cycle in like maybe 2.5 turns. In rank number prompts up, fish a lot. I take hammer here. I mean, over skip, of course I do take hammer over skip. So I don't know what the question actually is, yeah? But if you ask like, whether hammer is the best energy you can see here or not, then the answer is no. Also, we even have a freaking peace pipe, you know, like even if you really freaking love your upgrades, you still have the peace pipe. So the hammer is already half free. We don't have the red key yet. The hammer is even free one step further. So yes, of course I could click the hammer over nothing, but we'll see like what it's over. Yeah, instead of upgrading something like 10 token card, because just token does make this deck a bit stronger as well. So right now we cycle the deck every 2 turns. Yeah? If we see some energy sources like the Tactician, maybe some Reflex, we can cycle a lot faster, and Stinky Strike just deals like 0 damage or 0 energy. The blade is drawn more often. Because the upgrades right now are not that strong. Upgrading the neutralize, as I said, we cycle once every like 2.5 turns or something. So yes, it does skip permanent weak chain, but it's not super urgent. Yeah, what do you just toke? Toke now and get P box, and then I guess P box is not that good, but again, over nothing probably still click. Yeah, this end of Act 2 P box is probably quite bad actually. Will the footwork ever be green? Probably not. Before you want to upgrade your footwork, like get permanent weakness first. Because if the enemy is weakened forever, like, it just blocks way more than one dexterity can ever do. Yeah? If you go from not having a full weak chain to having a full weak chain, that is just way more block than one dexterity. So before you upgrade the footwork, you actually upgrade your neutralize. And I think I'm toking. Yeah, I think I'm toking. Yeah, a demon form here would be good. Fortunately, this character does not have a demon form. Don't need to play this yet. Keeping this probably fine. If it's weakened, it deals 10, yeah? And 10 is perfect here already. Yeah, that's perfect. And what did you? Huh. That's not so easy, because that is a lot of damage. After it is nice and low, it is a lot of block. But at the same time, the cut next to it is a lot of damage. Okay, not the cut in the middle. The cut in the middle is never being picked. But the Infinite Blades is... how much damage is that? We have 2 strength and accuracy, so it's 10 per shield, right? Yeah, 10 damage per turn. 3 shield during the split. 30 damage for the split. But then it doesn't help that much to avoid the execute. Probably still just take this, yeah? We just block. The image have to deal with bad hands? No. That's the wrong way of thinking. I mean, it's true, but just think about it. Like, how do you not have bad hands? Yeah, by making the fight shorter. And what is making the fight shorter? Your damage. It's the same concept with XecnaR, you know, like people always complain how okay, XecnaR gives you like horrendous hands. Yeah, if you every single fight lasts 10 turns and eventually you low roll, you know. Every single hand, let's say you have a 10% chance of low roll, you play 10 turns per fight. Yeah, okay, one fight on average, 1 turn low roll. But if you're ending the fight in 2 turns with XecnaR, how often do you low roll a hand then? That's the thing. It's the same concept. But the fact here is that I do think that even with the Infinite Blades, we don't have such a clean fight, yeah? So I take after image in basically to block execute. In basically hoping to block execute, hopefully not stupid. The master, I probably can. I mean, there's no reason to play it yet. I think saving master doesn't really matter too much though, but adrenaline maybe I do want to save. I don't care about this too much. Wait, please try to remove the cursors. Yeah, remove the cursors. I already removed 2 strength by clicking this like a monkey. Because you can see like not playing master strategy here is always so weird, you know. We have like these things in here, and then this is a more important card to keep, yeah. I play it. Yeah, like this suddenly we play Footwork Alchemist. Oh, weak pot. If you play Adrenaline here, you finish setting up. But the split potential gets weaker, however you are ahead. So maybe you can prevent this guy from freaking buffing Metallicize early or something. Surely the block execute red form suitable drop. Yeah, if you can reduce this guy's HP to like 200 right now, sure. Yeah, if you can just make him split immediately. If he executes right now, yes, then we would take red form. Yeah, if this is the execute turn, yeah, okay, red form is already played. But unfortunately it's not, and then you have the red form that you draw over and over and over again. And by the way, do you know what happens when this deck draws like 1 extra card over and over again? Yeah, your damage output drops drastically. And then what happens? Maybe you have to see the second execute. But yeah, probably just play Adrenaline immediately, saving it from this position when still have things to set up and the Alchemizer play is kind of nonsense. I don't want to be so slow. You could see saving weak pot, but I think I just exhaust. I think I just exhaust my deck like now. Okay, block pot can be something. I exhaust it, I just play the wheel. Exhausting. Oh, that's a mistake. Oh, that's a big, actually a big mistake, because now my Master of Staff is 1 cost unless I block pot, which I don't want to. I should not have played the accuracy. Yeah, I just play accuracy instantly, but I should have played Dagger Throw into 2 defense instead. Oh, that's quite bad actually. Your Master of Staff is 1 cost. But using this potion right now makes like the execute a lot harder to deal with, yeah. I mean, not a lot harder, but you know, 12 block harder. And right now it only buffs of 4 though, so it's just... we lose 8 HP just to keep the Master of Staff at 0. Not really, right? But yeah, you can see, right, is our damage output doesn't actually go up from here, yeah? So this fight is a big concern. It's a big concern. For back into the thing. And I mean, we still block okay for now. It shuffles out the Blade Dance and the Neutralize. And next turn is also only doing the small hit. So I can see not playing the Dagger Spray, so we do like 2 cards, yeah? Immortal go to 7, Immortal go to 8, Immortal go to 9, then we can play Dagger Throw, shuffle these 2 back in. It shuffle out the Sneaky Strike, and then it's also close to 220, you know? But maybe it's okay. And it should still block enough with just the after image, yeah? Oh, buffing now. Okay, change the plan. If it buffs now instead, then we can simply play the Blade Dance and get 4 shifts in the redraw, in the shuffle. If you want to, you should play the Sneaky Strike here for damage, unless you want to only get 3 shifts. But starting to push shifts in the draw now, it's also not the worst thing. Not too many though, but some is fine. But I think this is okay. Yeah, Metallicize is already buffing. I think I want to shuffle in another batch of shifts. Is that even true? Maybe it's fake news. Like what I actually want to do here is to shuffle out like some of the cards I don't want over the next few turns. I think this is probably fine. Blade Dance not being in this hand is annoying because if I aggro now and draw into not draw into the Blade Dance, then it's shuffle out. And Blade Dance being shuffle out is bad because we need to go probably in a few turns. We do have 4 of 7 to see the Blade Dance off of this aggro. Or with the Immortal, like basically we see Blade Dance this turn, we are favored. And even if I hold the still 1 of 7 to not draw the Blade Dance in bottom deck, and that would be even worse because then we don't even play the aggro, we're 1 turn slower. So I should play the aggro. Yeah, just see the Blade Dance, right? Okay, next spray. There's a lot of ships and we want to open in 2 turns. Buffs again, and we drop the dance right now, which is not good. The crack start, yeah, so cracked that maybe we're going to die to Cham like very soon. Because this deck does not have a Cham soul. Against the other 2 bosses, I'm pretty sure we're okay. Yeah? We can just brute force with, first of all, turn 1 Fat the Collector doesn't actually stand a chance. And the Automaton, we deal enough damage to kill Automaton before the Hyper Beam kills us. But this guy is a massive problem, and we don't really have a solution. Maybe I should have upgraded accuracy anyway, because looking at this, yeah, like 1 reduce the deck by 1 card, it doesn't actually make my damage go up by a lot, you know. The threat is not actually the first execute. The first execute we're always fine, but the actual threat is that it executes the second time and maybe then I die because I cannot block through that. I have enough HP with this to survive 1 execute, no problem. It's just that even after the first execute we might still not have enough damage. But yeah, drawing Blade Dance right now is like so bad though. But putting more shifts in is not positive. Yeah, like 6 shifts is already too many in the deck. I can put it down to 221 now by putting 3 more shifts in the draw. So it's actually only +2 because I exhaust 1 and I put the 3 in. And next another war doesn't matter too much. I don't want to draw too many shifts though, because if we float energy and only play shifts instead of real attacks, and it's also less damage, and also we draw into Blade Dance slower. Yeah, probably cannot be. You can overplay the Masterful Staff. And maybe next time we need to after image more, so other wars also fine. Yeah, like this hand is already not good. Immortal, and then we can block pot to protect the Masterful Staff 1 more time. which may matter because right now the block card is full value. Unless we immortal into a draw into a block card, but we can see first. Okay. Oh, that is like all my shifts though, and we need to go in next turn, yeah. But here we see like the block card is exactly enough. 27. It does gain strength. Oh, that is what I was afraid of. Is that it still had enough time to gain strength. But I mean, we have to go now, no? Like we cannot delay further. But now it has 4 strength for the execute, yeah? The good news though is that we are not debuffed for the first execute. No fail, no vulnerable, so maybe even if we face a second execute, the fairy will still do its job. But it's scary. Actually, first, to increase the chance of drawing into the good sneaky. Acro needs to be played even though it drops my damage, yeah? Because I need to draw back into my Blade Dance Plus and such. And the sneaky itself. And I think I will play Dagger Throw over Dagger Spray even though it's 5 less damage. To not both of them, one is fine, we shuffle out the bad cards. It would mean that my next turn is trash though. If I don't play double Dagger Throw here. Maybe it's still fine. Intentionally not proc the Immortal now so that I don't get the 1 out of 4 that I draw prepare immediately. And then my next one is actually trash. Sure. You see like, our split is not very good, right? Okay, drawing Acro here at least is something. Drawing that is very bad. We draw no damage whatsoever and then it goes in next time to execute. Wow. Okay, pain is coming. At least we draw the neutralize. Okay, and we land the sticky, so that's a good damage turn at least. But here you can see it already hurts. It's minus 28. And my Masterful Staff is it's done for now. That said, if it buffs next turn, then maybe it's not too bad. Because it gives us time to actually deal damage. Okay, if it hits me 38 this turn, it means that I will still not be debuffed though. It's not, no, the draws are bad, yeah, but this pattern is really good. So you cannot complain too much. Because this would mean that I'm not even vulnerable for or frail for the execute that's coming next turn. And maybe it's also dead. Yeah, maybe it's also dead. Need to play all 3 block cards. Execute is how big? 26 times 2, right? Oh, 26 is we need to block for 14. Or kill. Okay, so I need to play prepare then, basically. Yeah, Dagger Throw is fine to play. If we draw the Blade Dance, then it kills immediately, yeah? And now you can choose. You can play the Dagger Spray and survive on 1 to increase the chance of killing next turn. You can play Survivor now in order to block. Survivor is full block, perfect. And the next turn is only 26 times 2. Is there any brick? It's on 37 HP. Yes, if I don't play the Dagger Spray, there's actually some bricks. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for example, and then I die. If I play the Dagger Spray, I never die. Okay, fine. So we go to 1, yeah? I never die this turn. I will always either kill it or block enough that my fairy is like... Unfortunately, we draw is maybe the worst hand of all time. I mean, we don't die though, but we do lose the fairy with this. Yeah, we do actually still lose the fairy with this. It's quite sad. Cannot deal 21 damage. This is 19. And there's no immortal. So we just lose the fairy, but it's fine. We don't die. As I say, yeah, because I played Dagger Spray last turn, I can never ever die this turn. And even if you play your block last turn with this draw, you still don't save your fairy. So you just said. Oh wait, actually... Oh wait, are we dead or what? Oh no, I'm not there. I'm exactly alive. What the hell? This is like, yeah, freaking jump scare, yeah, for a second. With after image, we're exactly block 32. Man, this draw is actually so bad in so many levels. It was even worse than I thought. But you know, we're alive. Don't worry about it. And now it's dead. Okay, what the hell was that? At least we did go to all the fights to roll the potions, because apparently we needed both the potions. Yeah, we needed the power pot and the fairy, yeah? Second adrenaline is here, but we can make a PK instead, because, you know, apparently we have no damage from boss fights. Yeah, we have absolutely no damage from boss fight, even with the 2 strength for some reason. Even after turn 1, they probably deals 100 damage every single time. Adrenaline, however, is very fast. So if we take the adrenaline and it actually see something that improves this situation, then our deck is much stronger compared to the PK. Because once again, with the PK, you still don't have retain. And you are kind of reliant on basically drawing a PK first turn, and then the turn afterwards you draw your Blade Dance with accuracy intact. Honestly, even in this situation, it probably is still the... Because if we see retain, then maybe you don't need damage so much, you know. And without the retain, this PK is not that much damage. It just gives us a potential, but potential is already here with double alchemize. So why not just be faster? Okay, let's be faster. Let's just be faster. Be an adrenaline monkey. It's not retain, but it is potentially some damage. It's a very sad damage though. It will not be so sad if we see a second Blade Dance. But Sozu is absolutely not it, like 0% chance, and the Runic Dome, when your output is not quite up to par yet, yeah? Is also maybe not it. And you even have front-loaded energy, so the Dome is useless for basically anything except the boss fight, and yeah, guess where the Dome hurts the most? And it maybe becomes a negative energy at the boss fight. Especially now when we have like this double footwork, and you can maybe try to block the big hit, and then you have one piercing wheel, so you wheel the multi hit and then block the big hits with the footwork, dexterity and such, and then you can drag the hard fight out. If you take the Dome, then it's impossible to do that, yeah? You have to guess every single time, and you guess wrong, you're dead. So I guess you can take the Wrist Blade. And then farm max act 3, because again, with the Wrist Blade, with this and the double adrenaline, we should be extremely strong in fast fights. And again, we need to have something for the bosses, like, soon. 3 elites, okay, sign me up, 3 elites. Only 1 fire, but late shop. If we see normalities in the early question mark with 99 gold, we can take it. Of course, the normality will not be kept, yeah? But we still have Omamori, so 99 gold can be taken, and we can remove the curse right here, maybe. Or we can talk with it in here. Yeah, but this one is very weird. As in, it's extremely strong in basically every single fight, but we are falling short against the boss. This deck has an old front load, yeah? Not that the deck doesn't have scaling, but it doesn't have scaling enough, and the relics do not actually scale either. So after our explosive turn 1, we kind of just become weak. Transient's probably okay. Transient, you just don't play all your adrenalines on turn 1 and maybe you are fine. Either way, if we roll question mark shop, you're still fine, yeah? So we just start here and do this, because from this way maybe you can even pass for more question mark if you are trying to high roll 1000 gold. If you say that, okay, run is doomed, we need a high roll, you can take extra question mark. Let's start here. CE would be good here. Except like would it, because that doesn't CE even do anything. Yeah, would the CE do anything here at all? Well, power potion we probably should try to save. At least for now. So draw pot can be used now if you want to use this. Accuracy and take 1 damage. Taking 1 could be a bit annoying. Oh, maybe I should actually have flex spotted, but yeah, too late now. Maybe not too late, but it's late. Because next turn is not very good. It's also not that bad because we have 4 dexterity. Yeah, I think it's probably like this actually. And then Acro now, sure. Shuffling ship in the deck during champ fight just to improve the split potential. If you keep the decks as is, you can see that the split was not going to be good. We ended up splitting on like 160 or something. But without the shift shuffle in, maybe your split is like 180, maybe even 190. Basically, you just improve your maximum damage potential for like 1 or 2 turns, yeah, and then they go away. That's just about it. We don't have after image anymore. I guess we just don't play this then because I want to full block. This is already full block, so I guess we can keep this and then flex spot on the dagger spray instead. Yeah, 9 plus 6, 15. Apparently should have kept the multiple stack. By the way, wrist blade is also a very bad thing to have as the boss relic, yeah, compared to the others, because right now the wrist blade doesn't do much, and you can see like if we face the whole way fight, the turn 1 we cannot kill it instantly. Like this is what happens on turn 4, and it's not very pretty, you know. Really not very pretty. 27, so I guess it's still hit here, yeah, and then cry. It takes like, a lot of damage. Like a lot. An energy pot for 9, which I guess I will. Yeah, see, Skipper's in absolute shambles, it's true. Honestly, mainly we take damage here because first of all, attack pattern was bad, yeah, but secondly was because I wanted to play the Alchemist. If I wanted to finish this fight taking no damage, I could have. But I wanted to play both Alchemist, which is why I played what I did. Because right now it's more important. Like HP, we can feel back HP in some other ways. Like the Alchemizer themselves can even give you sustain, yeah. But at the moment we're dying to the boss, which is why I need to roll Alchemize every fight. Oh, it's quite a strong potion. The leg sweep is not exactly saving us from total doom, but it does give you an actual weak chain, and weak chain is improving the block output quite a bit, especially in the Act 3 bosses. Yeah, okay, not this one. So take it anyway. Yeah, that is not 1000 gold. What about this? Not playing the thing here, yeah. Probably still keep the power pot though, even though this potion is quite strong. Yeah, we keep rolling. Yeah. Don't really care about that. Speed pot? Maybe you can speed now. Because if I speed pot now, I can kill this. It's exactly true. It's 48, 57, yes. But we need 28 block, which we do have. That sounds fine. Need to play the second alchemize and then get out. Out of war, sure. Would I play the leg sweep instead? If Igmortal is messed up, I don't really care too much, yeah? Just don't want to take damage here. And also play the alchemize. Oh, that's certainly not the potion I'm looking for. Yeah, that much I can tell you. Immortal on 7. We can do better. Next one's guaranteed lethal. Actually, it's not. Yeah, this hand's not. This hand is still lethal because of Breeze Blade. Yeah, strike scaling, neutral scaling, everything scaling. I can put Immortal on 9 again. On defense, full block, one strike's lethal, so there's no risk. No potion. No card unless you want heal hook with the Elixir that we just added, you know. The first few floors here are not good, yeah, and the bad events are... I mean, the worst event was already seen. Even Madness right now, you can use the... I mean, I would actually love the Wraith more than the... Not the Wraith. But you can take the Wraith in the Madness event in order to heal a little bit. You can also take the Madnesses and say Madness Wrist Blade is GG, but I don't know about that in this deck. Basically, like, is it time to high roll question mark? Because I am worried. I'm very worried for the future of this run. Yeah, sure. It is Madness. I mean, okay, sure. Taking the right here means that if I take normalities and we cannot remove both in this shop, yeah, but we can remove one and then we can top the other. Which I do not want to do, by the way, because it would mean I skip the elite, but you can still do it. Liquid Strike Madness is quite nice to be fair. I would what draw? This deck has a big has a problem is that it doesn't draw enough, yeah? Not that. Okay, it also does not have enough energy after the Adrenaline is down, but we only have draw on turn 1 and we also only have energy on turn 1. That's quite the problem. Yeah, even more concerned now because again, empty node. Okay, only good events left. Yeah, like that. That's not super good, but it's something. We toss one alchemize away or what? Because it would mean that we roll one less potion every fight, but 10 max is 10 max, you know. Adrenaline is being kept. Master of Strategy is probably also being kept, and alchemize minus. Legend reflects acro. I think from this position, one reflects the most. Yeah, oh, those I think one reflects the most. Second acro is not even that strong because again we are also lacking energy. I'm not sure, right? Unfortunately, this question mark is not rolling high enough, yeah. But we have more question marks. Just that when we go here, it's no longer 1,000 gold. Not sure. Yeah, we say goodbye to one alchemize. And fight is elite now, yeah. Full HP. Don't go to this shop because the shop, second shop here is also in the path. And we can go here and recall. If you want to roll more question mark, you can go here. And then you pass into this shop and try to fight 2 elites. I sure hope this fight is actually fine, yeah? Just saying. Is our plan to deal damage on turn 1 or to block on turn 1? Because not playing this footworks means that I cannot really block. But if we toss away the footworks, our damage on turn 1 increase by a lot. Because you can maybe chain into like all kind of things in here into a Giga Wrist Blade. I'm dealing damage, man. I'm dealing damage because we like after this turn we no longer have damage until the blade is just drawn over and over, yeah. And we even with the 4 dexterity we cannot stay here for too long either, so I'm not too interested in trying to block like 40 into 45 and then whatever, you know. Is the dagger throw good to keep? Is the next question. Probably is. It's probably not. Yeah, it's probably not. Let's toss this also. Yeah, okay, okay. Big turn, big turn, big turn. If we toss Smoke Bomb away to play the Alchemist, we are committed to, you know, winning this fight. Which I hope I am. Yeah, attack pod can also be used immediately if you want to. You can see this turn is actually just massive, yeah? Yeah, this turn is just massive. When I play Adrenaline shuffles, and of course I want to shuffle in the Blade Dance. So we do it like this. Maybe attack pod now also, because when do we care to play the attack pod? And attack pod this turn is also a lot of damage, can be a finisher. Can give it 2 more energy. Shift first is better order, actually just not true because hand is block card, so I should get energy first and draw and maybe draw into more attacks. Okay, I guess this turn ends here. Yeah, we deal 300 on turn 1. And got most things set up, so it's not like worse. Exhaust Will. Oh yeah, and now our damage goes basically way down, yeah? But hopefully it's enough because potentially 2 more red dances can kill it. And this time we can give a good shuffle as well. Shuffle in the neutralize if you want to. I think I do. Oh, that is so bad. What the hell? Yeah, that's the absolute worst draw. Yeah, that's our main attack here, by the way. It's shuffle out now and also Echo shuffle out. That is very bad, but you know. It's at 80, so sure, hopefully we can do something about it. Because it is weakened. Maybe it's not that bad, at least for now. Yeah, I can defend and sneak into leg sweep, that's full block. $64. It is still weakened. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Maybe we take a... yeah, we probably take a hit this turn, unless it's dead. Oh yeah, it's not dead. We are 9 damage short. So we take 6, and then hopefully it dies this turn. It should die. I cannot keep Immortal though, that would be one of even with slow stack. With this, with two slow stacks, it becomes what, 14 goes to 20%, like 16, yeah? Actually 16 plus 17 is perfect, because we play 8, this thing, one slow stack is only 9. So it doesn't go to 10, yeah? It's 9.9 goes down, rounds down to 9. But this thing is 2 slow stack, and it goes up to 16 for 8, which rounds down to 16. And we have 16 plus 17 is exactly to an Immortal 9. Yeah, perfect. That doesn't help. I mean, it sustained a little bit, but for the grand scheme of things, it doesn't help. This, however, helps. I mean, this also helps though. But we are blocking or what? Are we blocking? Or this footwork plus is blocking an insane amount. Yeah? If it Blaze plus is a lot of damage also. We have accuracy, we have wrist blade, we have 2 strength. That's 14 damage per turn. But with the actual weak chain on like 7 dexterity, we see 1 more backflip and we can just block. I'm blocking. I should hope that we can actually block. Recall now, yeah? There's no one clear upgrade in here. I was maybe about to upgrade the footwork because now they have weak chain with a neutralized leg sweep, then upgrading footwork becomes a little bit stronger. But now that I have a footwork plus, this upgrade is no longer like super strong. So maybe I can talk or maybe I can rest later. I go first. Only good question marks left. Both rare relics falling and 2 rare relics, the falling and the sensory stone. The falling potentially is bad, but everything else good. If we go here, then we can roll a new potion alchemize to prepare for the elite. Only good were events left. That's not exactly a very good event, as you can see here. It also asks for 3 bad cards. Yeah? The leg sweep is bad to give up. Accuracy, I mean every power is bad, so the power slot is always bad. And then attack, of course, it asks for sneaky strike over, you know, like the garbage shield. It doesn't ask for strike defense. It asks for like, the good cards. Okay, this event will be good. Yes, only good events left, and now it's true. Also, why normally I don't go to Act 3 question marks very often, because you can see like the quality, like 4 question marks on Act 3, and what do we get? Okay, Bonfire Spirit was not awful, but like what? Also, when I open the chest here, I actually get a curse, yeah. Sometimes we low roll into normality, it needs to be removed, but usually otherwise it is +1 strength at least. Strike remove, no, we get a strike remove, it's just not the strike that we want to remove, but this is actually 0 energy deal 14. It's not quite 0 energy because if it's 0 it gets boosted by this, but you know, it is 14 damage, or basically free because our deck is like prepare, double, deck control, gambling chip, aggro. But you cannot give up this and you cannot give up this. Okay, open chest, yeah, doesn't matter how big it is. Decay is okay, decay is okay. So plus 10 HP and plus 1 strength, at least they start. And yeah, of course we fight elite. And this question mark is like crazy, right? Like every single bad question mark before this was setting up for the good one right here, yeah. Let's fight. Losing a stinky strike actually is quite annoying. Cannot actually play this now. This strength's good. Yeah, losing a stinky strike actually is like freaking annoying. How big is this? 11, right? So the Yamasu sub should still go here. Oh, 15. It's quite big. This hand against turn 2 Retromancer is not the best thing I've ever seen, I can tell you. It's not the worst thing I have ever seen also though. Yeah, this is also not the worst thing I have ever seen, even against turn 2 Retromancer. So maybe we just put 15 damage here and then not draw. Drawing right now into this would be bad, drawing to this would be bad, drawing to this would be bad. Drawing to this is okay. If you draw into this, you can also play the footwork here and then maybe shuffle. Our potion needs to be kept right now, yeah. If I bottleneck both of these next turn, then how is it? Still okay, because we weaken in the turn afterwards they have strong draw. Okay, fine. Yeah, probably just do this then. Okay. You can shuffle in leg sweep or whatever you want. I think shuffling in neutralize is probably good. So we can neutralize here. Maybe I should neutralize a small dagger instead. Just to deal the damage. And play this. Yeah, 9 is not enough to kill, so we just play hand and block. At least we don't draw the Blade Dancer. Exact full block. I actually take one. We summon... kind of annoying, to be honest, but attacking is more annoying with this draw. Yeah, this footwork has never been played, yeah? Maybe it can be played if I draw into like some AoE wipe here. Yeah, it did not happen, so double strike on this. How much is this? It's 15 versus 60. Yeah, basically should play this. Did not draw the dagger spray, but that's fine. He's not gonna take damage. Okay. Looks like we're okay. For now. And every turn is like quite tense, yeah? And I still need to play my Alchemize before leaving. Now, sure. That was not good. Yeah, nice. Drawing exactly the card that makes me neutralize this card bad, because now next turn she's not weakened anymore. She is also not attacking, she's dead. Even if she was attacking, she's still dead. Unfortunately, I also draw the card that say that I cannot settle Immortal, because now look at my next hand, so I have to kill her now. So now 5. Well, this shop he better do something. What? Okay, what if you just have 4 footworks and then your deck doesn't do much else, but you have 4 footworks, so it doesn't matter? What if? On the other hand, you can take Tactician, yeah, because the deck is like Giga Shot and Energy. You have double dagger throw, prepare, and the Acro Steel, and the Gambling Chip. Yeah, okay, take this, yeah. Honestly, this is not even the worst thing I have ever seen out of all of them, but like definitely not over this, and also definitely not over this. Attack Potion over Explosive. We just fought Retromancer, and we had 3 strength, yeah, sure. Okay, only good events I know this event. Okay, actually a good event. But I mean, of course, if we go to freaking 5 question marks, I bet one of them is good, eh? If we go to 5 question marks, I sure hope that one of them is good. And yeah, Tactician is already going crazy. We can probably kill them this turn. I mean, this is one of them. The damage, by the way, because of Grease Blade. Sense Burner? Yeah, I wonder what I actually want here. Is it Burner? Is it Death Branch? Is it... I don't even know, like probably not something like Pocket Watch though. Pocket Watch now it's still strong, but it doesn't really solve a problem. Oh yeah, there are things, Even tungsten rod can also help. If we need to play shifts to deal damage in the heart. Mummy Hand unfortunately is uncommon. And if you also talk about uncommon, then we have some other outs also. We have like some kunai. Shuriken probably doesn't do it. But kunai can, because then we can prep for, we can beat Act 3 bosses like cleanly, and then Act 4 maybe have some potions. Ah yeah, sure. Next turn is not very inspiring, I would say. That is maybe next turn's problem. I mean, it actually is next turn's problem now. We draw into neutralize here, yeah? Yeah, attack by nature is also fine. Attack by nature is also very welcome. It is pocket watch. Still good. I mean, it's definitely not one of the useless ones. Ooh, or top bandages will be so sick. But we can buy top bandages here, right, for full price. Cunning should be stronger than fire, even though it breaks pocket watch. We just use it turn 1. Lower this. Boom. That's disappointing. It's not that bad. I mean, Bag of Marble is still good. Bag of Marble is not. Bag of Marble is not that good now. It's just one artifact against speed and shield. That's about it. Yeah. Against the heart, it deals some damage, but it doesn't really matter. Against the neck, sure. Against the Awakened one, also sure. But against the next elite, I guess next floor. That's pretty disappointing for like this much gold, but I guess I can remove at least. I wonder whether it's probably not top, right? I think in this position, upgrading Acro is stronger than topping, yeah? Especially with the Cow Gamble in the deck now. Medkit could be good. I mean, yeah, Medkit could do something. Especially if your plan against the heart is to cycle cards, which right now maybe it looks like it is. We have 7 dexterity and we keep cycling with the Acro and the Cow Gamble and the addition and whatever. And we have some maybe backflip, deflect. Which chain we already have? We have neutralize, leg sweep. Don't need this. Okay, first things first, just removing is like absolutely happening. Remove is definitely maybe the single strongest thing in the shop. I wonder, no, this one's just very strong in early game. Like it's extremely powerful in whole wave fights and also even the elites. And then we are falling very short against the bosses, which is now it's risky. I almost died to champ because the deck doesn't have much after turn 1. Yeah, Nemesis doesn't matter too much. If you want to kill Nemesis, you buy this, your Nemesis dies on turn 1. But I was like, well, I just talk about it. Like we absolutely make the Acro upgrade over token and also probably over everything else. Because of Cow Gamble. Without the Cow Gamble, the Acro upgrade is not as strong. But we even have the freaking Cow Gamble plus right now, yeah. So the upgrade is probably multiplied by like 1.5. But yeah, this Medkit makes our hard fight a lot better. After we don't die the first cycle somehow, which right now we still don't have a plan, but we're just saying. I guess our plan is 86 HP. Surely with 86 HP we don't die the hard first cycle, no? It's like pretty chill. Yeah, you are wrong. So this is yeah, okay, this is basically deck evaluation 101. If anybody look at this run and think that the run is like in the clear, yeah, you are severely misunderstanding the situation. Either way, I went to the 1 HP to champ and lose a fairy. Just so you know. So after I say that, maybe you realize the problem with the deck. And I deal like 320 damage to giant head on turn 1. And then kill it on turn 6. Yes, after those you do realize the problem with the deck, yeah? So that's not very good. Because the heart you need kind of need one more than one good turn, you know, to kill the heart. But no, seriously though, this medkit against speed and shield, artifact strip doesn't matter. I mean, we don't have terror or anything, yeah. So it's only for the. This is maybe to will in turn 2 or whatever, but I don't even know. With 3 strength without sustain and we can prep one, we can probably spend 1 potion in speed and shield. It's not a plan just to kill them. And then what does the backboard marbles do? Time eater, yeah, against time eater any damage matters. The 168 is quite expensive and I do want to buy the medkit. I also want to remove in the next shop, so remove 125 already. Okay, I want to buy it, so just buy this first, yeah. Remove is 125 next shop. We gain another 45 gold here. So that's 566. 566 remove 125 is 436 roughly. Ah, I feel I have 2 of them. Yes, the chain split was on 170. Yeah, the chain split was on 170. And by the way, I had after image from power pot also, yeah. I had 2 alchemizers at that point even. One alchemizer was tossed away to bond spice spirits already. But in the chain fight I even had 2 alchemizers. Little suspicious is putting it mildly. Because I was 1 HP away from dying to the champ. But basically what I'm seeing here is that maybe I just buy this infinite blitz. It's a lot of damage. And now, of course it makes the pocket watch a lot worse, yeah? Potentially. But is it really? Sometimes we don't need to play the shift and then we can shuffle in the shift in the redraw with the pocket watch turns later. But I see that first of all, if I buy this infinite blitz, my damage goes way up. And number 2 is that I think my boss damage goes way up, yeah? Especially time eater, yes, time eater will have serious damage issues. And secondly, even if I buy this infinite blitz, I still have very relic plus remove in for sure. These potions are not worth taking. Yeah, I mean this is fine, no? Not like Pocket Watch does anything in this deck. Okay, we'll see how many cards this draw. Yeah, remember this statement, yeah, and then look at the end of the run like, to see like, how many cards this relic would draw. Now that you claim that the Pocket Watch will not do anything. Because I see that even in the giant head, if we fought the first giant head fight again with the Pocket Watch instead, you draw 9 cards. Your turn 1, okay, it doesn't work for turn 2, and then on turn 2 your hand is useless, you play 3 cards and now you draw. On turn 3 maybe you still don't know into the red lands, yeah, okay, you play 3 cards and then it draws. Again, our turn 1 is extremely good, so this will not play. And then our turn is garbage and then it plays. That's good, is that true? Like, isn't our next problem that after our 1 big turn the deck is worthless? Isn't that exactly when the Pocket Watch performs? Like, isn't that exactly when this relic is at its best? Is that once in a while you just have garbage turns, yeah? As in not once in a while, it's like very consistently you have garbage turns on turn 2 and turn 3 and such. Okay, move on. Ah, giant head again. If we head back my marbles, this thing's dead on turn 1. We don't know. We do have Tactician, so maybe keeping Acro is okay. Probably replay Alchemize later, yeah? What's the usefulness of shuffling in ship? No, it's not super useful. The point is that even if you shuffle in ships, to preserve the pocket watch is not so bad. Because eventually you can take a pocket watch turn later and then draw into your ships that way, and then you can deal damage anyway. We don't actually want to shuffle in ships now. But if some ships get the deck because of the Infinite Blades, I do not mind too much. That's about it. No more discard in here, so if I aggro first and then Adrenaline after, the Tradition will miss. I mean, we have 3, kind of. Aggro first is a lot less awkward than Adrenaline first, yeah? Because we don't need to worry about hand side, the hand clock. Okay, fine. Okay, all good, all good. All good. Oh, even drawn to that. Do I want to play that though? Maybe it's okay. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. 2 ships and card game move for 4 anyway. Seems fine. Yeah, I can cunning pot now because it's a million damage. Why didn't we take the deflect? Why would we take the deflect? We don't have that much draw, you know. And you add a 0 cost card to your deck, it means that the Tactician misses more often, yeah? And Tactician is plus 2 energy. Backflip? Sure. Backflip, it would take like maybe 2 more backflips. Honestly, more than 2. But deflect even for free, I don't take, yeah? Definitely not for gold. And this is a billion damage, right? Let's just use it. You can draw a card first to maybe get another attack in, but I think I just exhaust Kissing Will. Faster now. Probably not. Yeah, we take Pocket Watch now, no? I can also take the other word together with it, but with the Tactician in here, I don't think we need to. I can play 2 attacks. Probably try over Dagger Throw because I guess if we draw to this now, I can Echo and go. Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, no Pocket Watch then because we draw into Tactician now. Ah, okay, this hand is absolutely no Pocket Watch, yeah? Ah, Pocket Watch sucks. Draw 0 cards. The nice thing though is that if Pocket Watch doesn't do anything, it means we have drawn good hands. I like that too. Otherwise, usually it goes on turn 2. If it doesn't go, I'm also not complaining. Okay, we can kill now. And there's no reason not to kill, so let's kill. Oh, we have, I mean, an actual output relic is good. It would be better, but my 93 max HP is... Why? Unfortunately, it's good. Unfortunately, it's actually very good, so it gets in my deck. Yeah, artifact strip also, even when we're doing pocket watch block, we still get damage. Extremely powerful damage against the heart when we don't have bit of that solution. So you know, unfortunately it gets in my deck. It's a bit too good. Taking fields. Oh! Oh, this is one of the few times where we're actually excited to see this guy, yeah? Because it gives him 1 strength. Maybe even 1 strength. Because now that I have the Fumes and the Pocket Watch and the Tactician, do I even want 1 strength anymore? For some reason, the blue candle is not in my relic bar, yeah? I cannot tell you why. But I don't know about this 1 strength now, it's a bit dubious. Because it doesn't make the Blade Dance that much stronger, you know? The shield is already freaking 15. So your damage go from 15 to 16, but your cycle, you slow down 1 card per cycle. Which potentially miss 2 energy sometimes, and then the counter boss is weaker. Probably not, right? If it accidentally cursed me, I would not complain too much, but I don't think I actively want the curse here, yeah? Because our deck is different now. Our deck actually has a chance to do some cycling and even have energy. But I don't think I actually want the curse. What is this turn then? Every time I need to block 16. This is not blocking 16. Kind of want to play all powers. Maybe you don't need to play accuracy. I should probably only see thoughts this as well, and even the freaking footwork. Like keep the Fumes because we had 2 other footworks and I want to draw into my actual energy now instead. Pocket Watch Enjoyers rise up. Yeah, Pocket Watch Enjoyers rise up because we're taking it here with Art of War on turn 1. Because yes, turn 1, this deck actually can still have a turn 1 like this sometimes. It goes to 10 and 10 is 7, so your Piercing Wheel does exhaust and full blow. Because if it does multi-hit later, then Piercing Wheel is stronger, but yeah, just play this. Farm several curses, you cannot farm more than 1 curse. Even if you have Omamori and Omamori blocks the first curse, it cannot do the curse second time. The curse attack can only go through 1 time and 1 time only per fight. Yeah, Pocket Watch Enjoyers rise up. Draw it. This turn without the Pocket Watch is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you dagger throw into the neutralize, and you see how bad the turn is. You see how god awful this turn would be without the Pocket Watch. But we do have the Pocket Watch, so actually our turn is big. If it could be infinite curses, how many would I take here in this position? I don't even know. Like strength. The thing is that this deck, even with like 5 or 10 strength, it doesn't kill the heart cleanly. Yeah? So I don't even know how many curses it would take. Maybe not even 1. I can all the curses in this one without it. I mean, we took all the curses in this one with it. Without, you're probably still yes. I mean, I definitely would open chest. Maybe not the Rider. Yeah, the Rider will probably also take the freaking Gambling Chip, maybe prep, and it's just 1 strength. The deck would also be different though, because with our memory we have like 5 strength now, so maybe like no Fumes, maybe the Tactician. I don't even know if Tactician's there or not. Probably still is. But like all the footworks are probably also not here either. At least the second footwork is not going to be in the deck, maybe. This one's probably still added. Okay, I mean at least we have a real turn now, so let's play the real turn. Still have a lot more powers to play. Art of War again, what? Like, is it an Art of War deck now? We had 3 strength and a wrist plate, and our deck is an Art of War deck. How did this happen? How did this happen, guys? Can somebody explain? No, seriously though, can somebody explain like how this deck became an Art of War deck? But yeah, I do want Art of War. I do want energy for this turn. Next for Donineka, we can reroll colorless. Colorless pot and Donineka can give us a magnetism into, you know, the infinite potions and the nonsense. What happened? Yeah, what happened? I think I do want to reroll though. Oh, that would have been good in a different fight. Unless you tell me it's time for the Chrysalis where it rolls double nightmare. Yeah, so that will happen. Yeah, that will happen, guys. Poison potion useless, but we can strip one artifact on this. Oh, maybe strip one artifact is not that useless. It is blow. Pocket watch again. Sounds good to me. Could have played the shift there, but yeah, I don't mind adding more energy either, or shuffling in the shift. Ah, now we get to attack. Wow, damage is so freaking high, guys. I love being able to attack. Takes down 3, yeah, that's fine. This deck I think will be a bit better with Apotheosis, as you can see. Thank you for entertaining my expert observations. Upgraded. Or maybe Acro now doesn't need to be green anymore. I mean, of course it is pick, yeah. But maybe now the Echo doesn't need to be green. If not Echo, then what though? I guess we can talk. Yeah, we can always talk. Yes, we can talk. Yeah, with the Reflex Plasma, talking is probably stronger than the Echo. Because I might not even want to spend energy on Echo anymore sometimes. With the full hand and just play card game into Reflex. If I talk, then what is the talk? What is the worst card? Probably still strike, right? Even with the strength, because we add the war now and the defense, the giga buff with the dexterity. And even if we don't attack, we can take Pocket Watch into the field's passive damage and we have infinite blades. Yeah, okay, let's talk. Okay, chatter, thank you. Are we attacking or what? I don't think we are attacking, no? I said that I don't want the defense here either. I want to draw into my energy. This has to be played and I also want to play that. Yeah. Out of war, yeah, doesn't work. Ooh, look at this. Now you can screenshot this and post to Reddit and say that okay, this is a silent dream, yeah, and you get like 2,000 upvotes. Because it's true, it's a silent dream. Yeah, like whenever you see this, you know the dopamine is rising up, in your brain. Like neurons activated. Yeah, I mean it is a silent dream, what should I say? What is not a silent dream though is to not draw other cards. I would like to draw more cards. But maybe I don't play the Acro now. And we just do what, like Infinite Blades, Deflect Leg Sweep. Next time I can brick if I don't draw this, or this though. Pretty unlikely, and even if I break, I don't take that much. It's only 30 damage. Yeah, not that much. Okay, did not break. Oh yeah, the PK pickers, yeah. Oh, with the second adrenaline. I mean, I don't know whether you're in shambles or not, but your deck is definitely not this. Maybe your deck is still this, but now you're a little bit worse off. Because when the deck is in this state right now, then of course the adrenaline is better than the PK. Exhaust the ship or put it in. Putting the ship in is not the worst thing I've ever seen. Sure. Holy. I don't even know whether playing that was good or not, I just wanted to play it. And yeah, we are set up with the footworks now, yeah, so I can maybe survive a reflex. And backflip first in case we have Tactician and we can discard Tactician instead, but then probably not. Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, Poison Potion can go here. You can Poison Potion here as well to weaken it next turn. Poison Potion in here is fine. Holy. Again, I just wanted to play it, I don't know whether it's good or not. Any reason to play backflip over just Piercing Will? Because I float on energy, yeah, good reason. Okay, now I can play Piercing Will, yeah? Just to exhaust the Piercing Will and shoot one attack here so the weakness next turn with Leg Sweep Neutralize can land. I do not want to draw Leg Sweep or Neutralize or Blade Dance right now, so I play Strike instead. I see the dumpster where it belongs, because it's definitely not needed for this fight. And maybe it could be needed for the spear and shield, but yeah, that is where the usefulness stops. Three defense for blow. Oh, you just deal some damage now. Yeah, 3 defense full blow, and next turn weakness also is full blow. It shuffles out both the weakness cards though, but it's probably fine. We can pocket watch here, you guessed it. And I will. Fight should be over, right? I mean, I hope. I hope fight's already over. I'll gamble here over Acro. Maybe play this instead. Now it's fine. Overdraw, no. Okay, perfect. Yeah. And now suddenly you can see the effect of token, yeah, is that the Acro sometimes not even play. Like we do cycle constantly back into the Tactician and the Reflex, and then suddenly we are, you know, quite strong. Which is exactly the plan. That was not exactly the plan, yeah, in case you're wondering. But it's fine, we can cycle back to everything anyway. And this guy's dead. Okay, please play. Yeah, nice CE by the way. CE would end the fight right here, which messed up the Immortal. Play this. I cannot play this card. And what do we do this turn? Yeah, you guys hit Pocket Watch. To make sure that we never take damage this turn. Basically, yeah, once every 2 turns we take Pocket Watch and then we can never take damage. Next time we take Pocket Watch again, yeah, probably. Depending on what the draw is. Oh, I have to play Medkit. And we are allowed to do this because this guy never scales damage. So as long as you just take the Pocket Watch and nothing can ever go wrong. Holy Medkit. And this is full block, so you can discard the Survivor. Holy Medkit. Why did I do that? If I do that, probably can steal advancing model back to 9, yeah? It's not as easy, but probably will be fine. Poison already kill guarantee next turn, so we can do whatever. Do not play that. If you play that, then it dies this turn, and dying this turn is bad. Holy Pocket Watch. And now we play 3 more cards. The Immortal on 9, and this guy's dead to poison. Okay, perfect. No HP loss, no potion use. Immortal setup. Second fight is the more annoying one. Awakened one is a lot easier than this. Even though we have like what 5 or 6 powers that we want to play, Awakened one is a lot easier than this fight. Because Awakened one only attacks you big once every 3 turns, so you can always set up your Pocket Watch to block that. And then once you strength reset, the fight's over. But this fight is annoying. This fight is actually very annoying. Now, because it stops our tactician or whatever turn, it even stops at turn 1, yeah? And we only have a fixing wheel, the strength reset, not really the malaise. Attack bot is not the worst thing to have in Act 4 Elites, and right now I don't know whether I want to open attack pot or not, just to roll the Alchemize. Probably don't. In this fight we should try to exhaust cards. So I think it's fine, and then one needs weaken next turn, yeah, because next turn is going in. So I think it's actually fine to keep like the two curses here. Just to exhaust them. Okay, so we play our powers. No Pocket Watch, but we just play our powers. Infinite Blades, sure. Infinite Blades, sure. Alright, this one can hurt. Yeah, I mean, it's hurting. Even with 5 dexterity, it's not so easy to block. With 7 dexterity though, it's still not very easy to block, but it's a bit easier than before. Keeping Adrenaline in the deck is possible. Draw down, yeah, the debuff into draw down, so it's a bad pattern, yeah, but at least our powers are in play. Shazer, 87, think about the sub, which a lot. Now, we don't have a full heal neck force, so HP loss here is real. I mean, we heal from the blood vial and that is it, yeah. By the way, if this is Awakened one, the fight is already over at this turn. Awakened one already dead, but Time Eater is here and we're getting owned this turn. Keeping Adrenaline in. Next I only draw 4 cards, and the chance of brick is high, so... The thing is that playing Adrenaline right now is also wasting it. Out of War is not really a thing either. I mean, this turn just kind of sucks. I'm not scared enough to power pot, right? Because I think... Marbles doesn't do anything. The power ball actually is still important for the hard fight. Is that even true? Now I have 7 dexterity and we don't need to play that many shifts to deal damage anymore. Like, is this even still true? Probably is true. The films alone, the films deals a lot of damage, but it doesn't deal 800, so we actually need to play attack still. Holy. Just think about the 5 with the South as well, right? I really, really appreciate it. Like, thank you, very generous. Oh yeah, true. Defend, shift, see the card, and keep the adrenaline in. Now this deals 2 damage and this deals nothing, so we do that. Unless you tell me to play well this turn, but I don't think so, yeah. Ow, yeah, minus 13. 7 dexterity, by the way. And we just take 13 damage. And this guy doesn't care, you know. I think I actually want to play the ships. 15 per, like we have to pay HP to get out of this fight, yeah, basically. Do I really, is that even true? Like, do I actually want to play Blade Dance? Is this 5 cards for 60 damage? So we deal 12 per card. Clock goes to 7, clock goes to 8, clock goes to 9, 3 energy, so we can probably clock again this turn. If we play hand with 4 energy, just we can probably clock again this turn. It hits 36 and then block for 23, so I take like 13 unless I draw onto top deck block card. But our damage is also going up like quite a lot. And we have Infinite Blades in play with Films in play. Oh yeah, we're trading, yeah, we're trading. I don't think we want to stay here for that long with our wallet plans, basically. And with our wallet plans, you don't actually want to stay here for that long, even with Pocket Watch. So let's just trade. No, not trading line is just playing. Well, it's too late now because we already played 2 cards, but of course Adrenaline wouldn't be played. Otherwise our hand is trash. Okay, let's just play 12 cards. But again, no need to potion yet. I think even with losing this much HP in this fight, we are still not resting in Act 4, right? Because one remove for this deck is so strong, yeah, we just top again. Yeah, we just top again. And then remove in the shop directly as well, so we get +2 removes. With also the med kit. Yeah, I mean, sounds like the plan. I fall back in the deflect, probably. Now we can play Acro. Alchemize, yeah, sure. Okay, new potion then. Flying knee. Energy can play. Otherwise, like dagger throw just because, you know, self cycle and also activating this. Can also skip. But this attack is not doing so terrible damage. I mean, it's worse on the shift in the redraw, but right now it's better because of the wrist blade. Probably flying knee is okay, right? We still have drawdowns that NZ doesn't play so often though. That's probably okay. Six cards, yeah? So 4 shift plus 1 defense plus 1 alchemize potentially. Or you can play 5 shift plus a defense also and ignore the alchemize. I think I want to play the alchemize. Energy pot. Okay, not now. Oh, we can play 2 block cards instead then, so I would do that. Take 2. Debuff again. That's pretty bad. I mean, you can see this guy has 4 strength and he only deals 70 damage. Yeah? That's not very good. We do have all powers in play though, so at least there's that. Next turn can be a pretty big hit. So you can either do Adrenaline right now and go in, but I don't even know how much you're going in, yeah? Or you can simply just end turn. Yeah, you can simply just end turn and take Pocket Watch. Shuffle in a shift, but maybe it's not too bad. because you want other war energy for next turn, and at the same time the passive damage from the field is still doing like something. Or you can just break the pocket watch, break the other war because you have like tactician in here as well. And if you just spend 5 energy on blocking, then this fight never really progress, yeah? So maybe I should just play Slime Shield. 2 cuts. Yeah, it's probably Slime Shift or 2 cuts. And break other war here, but I don't really think I care too much. This one we block. It's a massive hit, but it's weakened. You can pocket watch again here. The problem with, of course, with using will this turn is that the second half doesn't get any easier. If you keep the will in, maybe you can dream of a strength reset. But using the wheel right now is a very clean pocket watch turn, and then we have like 6 cards next turn. Which, to be fair, 6 cards with this hand is also not very good. Especially if you're being attacked again. Yeah, this fight is just nasty. Even with 7 dexterity in the pocket watch and whatnot, this fight is just nasty. I mean, at least the film's doing work. Otherwise, you can take 17 again by just playing the defense and then have more cards for next turn. Like 8 cards next turn, you can deal some damage. While blocking. Yeah, Blade Dance 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But we don't need to play all the shifts. And then maybe we can strength reset. If we can strength reset, then this fight is also still not that bad. Which is why I really don't want to play this wheel here, yeah? Because then suddenly it has a 6 strength, 8 strength, 12 strength in the second half. But our scaling is already at the maximum. We don't really get stronger than this. In fact, like, we're getting weaker because it's shuffled in like more slams repeatedly. So what about just defend and turn and take 17 more? I think so, right? Because by the way, the wheel later on also has more value, yeah, compared to now. You draw down again, thank you. Really what I need. We shuffle in Blade Dance and shuffle out this slime. Shuffle in Tactician, but shuffle out the Reflex, is that okay? You can choose which one to shuffle in, yeah, Tactician or Reflex, but probably Tactician. Because discarding Reflex will makes the Blade Dance hard to play right now. Which I kind of do want to play. Maybe I don't want to play Blade Dance because the Infinite Blade Ships are already making. Oh, actually then I should have discarded the Reflex. Not too late now. But yeah, I don't think I actually want to shuffle this Blade Dance in, now that I think more about it. Defend, yeah, it's probably still not a good draw, so we play backflip now. This is shuffling in another shift, that's fine. And this is blocking for like 3 or 4, compared to 18 damage. Drawing wheel here is quite bad by the way, but we have card gamble, so maybe you can cycle back into it. Yeah, draw down again with 2 slime. It debuffs, so next turn we are getting destroyed unless we split it right now. The problem with splitting right now is that whale strength reset probably doesn't happen ever, yeah? Because the whale was unfortunately top deck. It was right at the start, so we cannot draw back into it. This pattern is also nasty though, it's a debuff into draw down into... I guess turn 3 was multi-hit and then it comes back to like draw down to debuff into like whatever is coming next turn. So it's a nasty pattern. It's more favor to do multi-hit. The pattern of this guy is 35 draw down 45 multi-hit and then 20 debuff, yeah? But the multi-hit so far has been done by the least. But time meter pattern, yeah, sometimes it's just a loser. Like the time meter that does multi-hit on turn 1 and turn 2, yeah, those are the losers. If it does that pattern in this run, then we are probably going to be fine. But I mean, it didn't, so for now we are not super fine. We're not in serious trouble yet, but it can be soon. Yeah? So right now there are two approaches to this. Number one is that we do nothing. And we just block next turn with 6 strength time meter. With the pocket watch we draw only 7, but maybe have weakness into like some block cards with 7 dexterity to hold to draw back into the wheel. Or we say that okay, this fight is a freaking snowballing out of control, yeah, and you attempt to split this turn instead, and then get rid of the slime in the deck, and then you use the wheel as front load block for the second half, and maybe it doesn't kill you from 58. Because if you try to wheel reset and fail, you take a major hit next turn. Yeah, you already take a massive hit next turn, and then it still has strength anyway. In fact, it even has potentially 8 strength instead of 6. I think regardless, we start the turn with prepare. Like prepare sees 2 cards and you know it's just better. If you want to split, how much damage do I need to do? It's a 277, so we need to do 38. So yeah, one more shift would do. Okay, if you want to split, you can split right here. It breaks pocket watch, so the chance for wheel reset is impossible. You literally cannot wheel reset. But you don't have to face whatever crap is coming next turn. And you still have Adrenaline Plus in the draw. Yeah, there's no way we face the next hit, right? Like, this is just not... yeah, no. I do not want to block next turn. Exhausting the shift now is also fine. No reason to play this, really. Yeah, now it splits. That's not a very good hand. We are drawing leg sweep here is actually quite bad because I was planning to also not do anything this turn, so the next turn we can block with leg sweep. But I guess now, yeah, there's like no wick in here. What? How gamble and 7 cards next turn with the other war energy potentially. That is all my block, by the way, just saying. But we do have pocket watch, so we have +3 draw here and the energy. Only I don't die here, but this potion also do not really bail you out, yeah? Ah, the pocket watch deniers. Show yourselves. There was some claim that this rally will not do anything in this deck, yeah? But yeah, where are you now? Maybe I should have played one more card last turn so we can take pocket watch 2 turns in a row, but here maybe it's still fine. Flex. Maybe I play 5 cards now and then, because we don't have draw down, so it's not like the worst thing next turn. Yeah, so like defend into shift, yeah. Unfortunately, the shifts do not deal damage. I guess you actually, if you are like giga desperate, you are really scared, you can energy pot to play 2 slimes instead. Because the shift in the redraw is much better than slime, it's 15 damage. And also cosplay for free, so your clock control is okay. Also, you still get Other War if you play 2 slimes here. Not that Other War matters too much with this draw. There's no active draw left in here in this statistician instead. How stupid is it to not play any more card and leave clock on 2? Yeah, very stupid because it's not weakened. I mean, we can still never die next turn even if it multi-hits again, but yeah, it can get ugly. I am scared, like genuinely right now I'm actually scared, and we can buy a new potion next for shop, also we haven't optimized. So I think we just energy point and play 2 slime. Thanks Mackit. Love you. Yeah, has 8 strength, yeah. Draw down. Thank you, very cool. It's probably time to deal damage. So yeah, we play Blade Dance. Taking Pocket Watch in this turn, don't really think that's like the winning play, you know? So we play Blade Dance and see the card for Immortal, and then we'll see what happens after. Okay, that's not much. See, I haven't drawn into weak. How gamble this hand and then try to play 8 cards is a thing, but the whale is stronger next turn than this turn. So we can also take 16. I'll play this actually. Pet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, unfortunately whale is here now. Oh, that's really bad, yeah? Unless I play the cow gamble now and then we can draw weak, which usually we do. Addition in here is missing, Adrenaline is missing again. Seven, 8, 9. Okay. Okay, that's not the worst. And then next time we have 3 cards Pocket Watch. Unfortunately, you can see this hand right here. Like this is the 4 cards we draw. We have draw down again, but it is weakened. Oh. Good news is that it's weakened again next turn. The bad news is of course we are Giga debuff with a 10 strength time eater. Now the good news though is that we can take Pocket Watch. At the very least, I did set up to take Pocket Watch next turn, yeah? Because clock is 9 and we play 3 cards, it procs the clock and then we Pocket Watch. I mean, this turn is very clear, it's like double shift into neutralize, there's nothing else to do. And we take 2 damage. We have Immortal and we have the Pocket Watch. 47, draw down again, and the whale once again misses, because if it does a multi-hit now at least the whale can block. The whale can still block. The whale can still block. Because right now, yeah, I mean, we never really see the reshuffle. I think we just kill it in this cycle with 100 and whatever HP left. Imagine this fight with a Pocket Watch here, we probably had to panic Power Poly a long time ago already. But hopefully we don't actually die here, because you see the thing, right? Because I do not use Power Pot in here because I say that we win this fight with the Pocket Watch, eh? But if I do die in this fight because I don't open Power Pot, then Pocket Watch really kill me in a sense. With that said, Piercing Whale in here, take Pocket Watch, other war, like very clear turn. Yeah, and then try. Take another 18. This is already weakened, yes, 39 damage. But we play 9 cards this turn. Yeah, but we do play 9 cards this turn. It's already dead, yeah, guaranteed, no? Because we have 11 plus another 13, that's 24, 24 plus another 15. No, it's not dead guarantee unless I play 2 shifts. We do have draw down next turn, so if we don't draw lethal next turn, we die. So the line to guarantee victory here is to play defense defense shift. And in that case, it goes to, like, how big is it? It's 12 strength. 12 strength is 20. And 20 weakens. 20 weaken is 15, right? 15, yeah. So we live on 3 HP. That is ridiculous, yeah? That we enter this fight with 93. We enter with 4, by the way. And we live with 3. Because the pattern is terrible and we don't have return. We take 0 to the other boss. If we face the weakened one, it was probably also minus 0. But this is 7 dexterity with pocket watch and with the fumes. And with essentially perfect control with the clock, where you can prop the clock whenever you want. And we lose 90 HP. Actually, double check that, yeah, with the DK, do I die or not? Hopefully not. If I play the line. It goes to 15 times 3, 45. 45, so 47 damage with the DK. And I play the defense, I have 50, so just I live on 3. That said, I can do defense shift and see what the last card is. I mean, I can triple block. If I triple block, then how bad is it? Can I ever die next time I triple block? Let's think about that, actually. Because the maximum damage is only 45, you know, and this saves a lot. This actually saves a lot, unless I'm resting in Act 4, which I don't know. With 90 missing, maybe resting is stronger, but removing for this deck is so powerful, you know. And usually we can kill spear and shield without taking damage, yeah? I mean, I hope that's true. With all the Giga Fat Note that we have, I hope that is true. And then the hard fight we have +4 from the Blood Vial, +2 in spear and shield, and +2 again in the heart. $45 and I block for another 23 here. So 35... 35 lose 12. I go to 26. 26. With the drawdown, yes. Very well can die next turn. That's annoying as hell. Now, seriously, in this card. It is already weakened, so Lex Sweep doesn't matter too much. But this is our draw power. And the scary thing is that we only draw 4 out of these, so you can just draw into Double Slime and some other nonsense and maybe you die. Like Double Slime into Dagger Spray plus, like, I don't know, it Reflex or something. Yeah, Double Slime Statistician Reflex. You draw a Double Slime Statistician Reflex and suddenly you die. And playing these two is saving like 6 HP into next act if you're not resting. Otherwise we are 3, and 3 minus 90, so minus 90 is losing what, 22 or something, right? Oh, so we can rest for 18 over removing. 18 is so much. Yeah, 18 is so much HP, like, come on. Maybe we are resting, guys. Yeah, maybe we're actually resting, but I'm scared. Oh, drawing the defense now, how is it? Yeah, the brick hand is still there, so I should play the shift. Yeah, just rest, Just go to 3 and freaking rest. Yeah, double check to actually go to 3 and don't die. I triple check. 12 strength is 20. 20 weaken 1 of 4, yes, 15. 45, 47, yes, I already live. So just play the shift, it's guaranteed lethal next turn. And yeah, of course it does the thing that piss you off maximum, yeah? It doesn't even attack this turn. That said though, like, it only pisses you off, but it's actually the good outcome because then you can maybe set up the Immortal. If it attacks you this turn, there's no way you can set up Immortal. Press E? What? What do you mean press E? Of course you want to play the cards. Yeah, press E. I don't know where you're getting this pressing E idea from, yeah? But of course you're playing until Immortal is on 9. Yeah, play Slime and then end turn. Yeah, probably watch for next turn. To play 5 more cards. Yeah, and then go good. Oh, well, that was bullshit. But it's okay, you know, at least preserving resources. It does lose me on remove, so it's pretty costly. It's not that, it's like 14. So we basically trade a remove for a mango, essentially. Yeah, we trade a remove for a mango here because assuming we do spear and shield without taking damage, yeah, we have 75 right now. So we rest for yeah, 18. Okay, 18. Okay, resting. 18 is a lot of HP. Like, what can I say? Yeah, we can buy that. I mean, that is pretty good. And we specifically leave enough gold to buy Relic plus remove, yeah, for this exact scenario. It doesn't do anything in Spear and Shield. So we trust that our deck as is like beat Spear and Shield cleanly and can control the burner, which to be fair, it will be true. If you can beat the fight, you can control the burner. With Pocket Watch 7 dexterity, of course the shield never does anything. Well, I mean, a little bit. Because this is good, this is good, this is good, this is good. One potion is good. On sale? What? Before the heart. Before the heart, you want to buy this. I mean, we buy the burner, yeah, but afterwards I don't know, like, what comes after the burner. I know, burner? What? No, of course it's a burner. So now you can remove, you can buy a potion plus something, like maybe a second fumes. Oh, by the way, the burner streak is dead, yeah? Last Ironclad run did not see a burner. If we take a potion here, probably block. Here probably some damage in the heart, but if I guess the artifact strip, but artifact strip with only one will, no retain, it's not even so strong. I seriously have the feeling that the second fume is just going to be a large part of our damage against the heart, and I hate it. But it might be true, you know, we just take the second fumes. Am I okay against Spear and Shield, by the way? We just assume the Spear and Shield is like no issue whatsoever, yeah? But is that true? Or is that fake news? Is that complete fake news or not? Because weakening is not so easy, and killing them on turn 1, 100 HP is a lot of HP, even with 3 strength. If you take the Blade Dance on sale, it literally has one purpose, is that you can kill Spear and Shield with it. And that is where it stops. But right now against the Harley, how do we deal damage again? Without the second fume, so playing any ship is losing 2 HP. Even with 7 dexterity is not so easy, you know, unless the power potion is after emission, it mitigates a little bit. Second fume is really bad for Spear and Shield. It is, however, really good against the heart. Okay, maybe really good is an overstatement, it's just fume minus. And against the heart, we do have the burner. Do we need to have the burner? Maybe I should respect Spear and Shield just a tiny bit, yeah. And even against the heart, like during the burner turn, we can play our Blade Dance. So yes, maybe it is the card on sale, like maybe. Looking at it a little bit more because it makes the kill against Spear and Shield becomes a lot easier to do. You kill the spear and then you control the shield with the pocket watch, and then your burner set up against the heart, and then first cycle burner blocks, third cycle burner blocks. Otherwise you have 93 max HP with a power potion, with an alchemized play. We do have an alchemized though, so yes, I guess it also means that we can even use block one in spear and shield with blocks 12. And the weapon, yeah. I am slightly worried that if I just remove, I don't have enough damage against Spear and Shield to kill them before bad things happen, no? And we cannot really have bad things happen in the Spear and Shield fight, yeah? Because the god remove is strong. Remove still very powerful. We are 4 gold off from remove Blade Dance. Yeah, probably Blade Dance block pot, right? It's probably still Blade Dance block pot. Unless you tell me we just want to buy one of these to, you know, even the weak pot, yeah, to actually weaken the hard second cycle guarantee. Maybe it is true then, because weakening the hard second cycle is not so easy, you know, even with the fumes down, we ship one artifact. And then the second artifact we have nothing, you know, we have like 2 weakness cards, no poison card, and 1 piercing will. So the first attack of second cycle will not have weakness, unless we buy this weak pot. Well, I mean, if Spear and Shield is not there, then of course it's never being bought. But weakness for 1 attack against the second cycle, then block pot is still just stronger, and block pot is more flexible as well. Okay, more flexible is a big word, because stripping artifact and Spear and Shield can also actually do something. But by more flexible, I mean it is more easily used in Spear and Shield if needed. Yeah, maybe it's just Blade Dance block pot. Okay, fine. Yeah, block pot over second fumes. And then move on. Unless you tell me that I just talked about artifact strip out situation, and maybe now you're gonna sucker punch, but probably not. I think we cycle fast enough. This is literally just for the first attack second cycle of the heart. It's like for no other turn, and then this becomes a bad draw. There's no way it's good. Okay. If we don't kill them this turn, we have problems, yeah? Because next turn, Pocket Watch is absolutely not going to work. We do, however, have 6 energy this turn. If we draw into both energy, we have 9 energy and 2 Blade Dances. And a Masterful Staff with Wrist Blade. I think it's this. I don't think we want to spend 1 energy on the backflip, especially with Calcamo in hand here. But the prepare is still okay. Okay. Yeah, we never take Pocket Watch, we just go in and hopefully next time we don't die. There's another choice though. There's another choice that because killing this right now is difficult, but with this hand we absolutely can kill this. So maybe you say you kill this guy, and then next turn we have block force, so maximum you take it 28. Because you have medkit against the burn as well. Because trying to deal 180 here with our accuracy already in hand is not exactly the easiest, yeah? But dealing 125, even if we fail to kill this turn against block next turn, is only 155, is not... I mean, it's just 25 HP less. It's actually 55 HP less anyway, but this guy also gains 30 block. So you can either deal 125 in 1 turn, or you can deal 155 over 2 turns, instead of trying to do whatever crap this is. And sometimes you can piercing wheel turn 2. Sometimes. Okay, I'm already convinced. I probably just hit the shield, yeah? Because we have block pot and the blood vial a little bit too. Controlling this to set up burner is still okay, probably even if we gain strength, because we don't get like the burns permanent and we have pocket watch. But no, this burner is bought for full price. This game is pay to win, so yes, burner again. We interact for a shot with like 700 gold or something. Actually no, 460, and then yeah, bot burner. Okay, that's full stuff here. Depend now into the reflex would be sad. It's not that sad, you can just not discard reflex and play Calcamo after. Okay. Can make hand spins Blade Dance now, or we can try to draw the accuracy with 2 cards. we just play Red Dance now? I can still play the accuracy with this, yeah? Okay. Okay. No will though. Um, 1545 damage. Actually, it has to be something like this. Actually, you just need to play the attacks. And then now maybe I can count gamble into, you know, all the powers. But we still have Acro, we have the reflex, we have Negato to activate the reflex. Sure. Okay, good. So we can kill this. So we can actually definitely kill this turn, which is you know what I want to do. And the actually can go here now. I don't know where the PK pickers are. Yeah? Maybe they have a better time in time meter compared to Adrenaline. But once again, like now that I have gotten out the time meter fight, I like the Adrenaline more already. Next one can hurt a lot. There's no way I can prevent that. Because Immortal will be broken right now, otherwise I cannot kill this. So we just play like what Infinite is fan, maybe Tactician? No. Oh, that would have been good to draw next turn. Frozen Eye would have been good here. Now, next turn you can take up to 28. But I cannot do anything about it. Oh yeah, kill this on turn 1. Okay, we are fine. I could have stripped Artifact over playing Infinite Blades. For some reason I thought the film is already in play. It's not. Spoilers alert. But we are fine. Yeah, look at this. Take like what, 1 damage. Yeah, survival defense take 1, yeah. You need to kill this in 2 turns. So how is it to actually just play Blade Dance now and then play the Block Pot? Otherwise you need to stay here for 6 more turns. Because I do have an Alchemize to reroll this. So I play Blade Dance Survival instead. And then roll this Alchemize and we still have Ship in here. That's stronger, right? That's stronger, yeah. Because we have time pressure here. Yeah, we do indeed have time pressure. I don't know about discarding that though. Discarding that is probably not very good. Because we don't have energy to play anything, cannot even activate this, and then we want to play this also. We want to also play this. Yeah, not really, no? This looks fine. 60, 79, and the next one we have a shift guarantee, so yes, it's already dead guarantee with burn on form, we have full HP. Unfortunately, if I want to keep my Immortal on 9, I need to not play the Alchemize, but you know, of course I'm playing Alchemize. Should have not played the Alchemize. This can still do something in the heart. Like we can go in with 1 big burner turn, yes, to deal 200. Especially when Beat of Death is 3, like 3rd cycle, 1st attack. And with Flex Spot to deal damage. Would be a thing. And I mean, we can still maybe advance the Immortal a little bit here. Yeah, because this deals 12, yeah? Okay. Now unfortunately it's dead, so Immortal's on 6. Oh, that is massive. Oh, that is actually insanely good for this deck. Because we can play ship with 1 less damage now. Especially if we see after damage from here, then suddenly our ship is like 0 damage. We can just shift. I mean, there's 1 card in here, so we pick 1 card. Even though this is very good. It has to be this. Like, if it gives a piercing whale, we full block 1 time now. This is very good and this is very good, but you know, we pick this. And it's also green because we can get Apotheosis from Power Pot over the flex. Okay, I see a bunch of powers, which I guess we will play. I think it went to 5 question mark. Yeah, I don't know how good it was because the 5 could have also given me, you know, actual cards. Yeah, the 5 could also give me the actual cards, and also I get to roll like 1 or 2 potions every single time. And I get more gold, so Act 4 shop was also bigger. Yeah, when I get more gold, the Act 4 shop was also bigger. I could have bought like a mirror or something. On top of the burner. The burner would also always be there, yeah? The burner would always be there. How is this turn, by the way? Let's play all the powers or what? Probably true. Break Pocket Watch is fine because we have burner next turn. Weaken doesn't matter too much. Ow. What are you? Oh, that's pretty good. Better than accuracy, right? Even with the 2 blade dances. Yeah, Muscle Staff is going to freaking cry here, but you know, it can cry. I don't really care. Open this now in case of apotheosis, exact or what? The blind, sure. I mean, the other 2 are not doing much of anything. Yeah. I think the weapon can improve the draw quality of here a little bit, but yeah, probably just take the blind is fine. And the blind also says that neutralize if it's drawn next turn, it does give weakness on turn 3. Let's play the powers. Ow. Ow. Ooh. So I guess now you can block with this, but if you draw exactly into Violet Plains and you play Violet Plains and then count combo, so you miss this and this, yeah, it's a bit sad. So might as well just take the draw to the maximum, no? So you play Alchemize Alchemize Accuracy and then count combo after. That is 3 more cards to ping ourselves with. Okay, now we can finally stop pinging ourselves. Okay. How many powers do we play on turn 1? Can somebody check? 2 footworks, a fumes, an accuracy, a Violet Plains, a 2 is a trade, 3 footworks actually, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 powers, yes. We play 7 powers on turn 1, yeah? So I sure hope that after deploying 7 powers, we are going to be okay in this fight, I hope. Our turn can still continue, but I think we hold the Adrenaline now. I do play the Neutralize though, but then we hold the Adrenaline, yeah. Win 50-50, easy, big hit. Ah, easy. And then yeah, next turn is just the multi, which is 2 times 15. Yeah, it's only 2 times 15 when weaken, which is only 15 damage, so we never waste a will on that. Yeah, we never ever will next turn, yeah. You can pocket watch in here and do the thing, as in you do like slime, wound, and turn. I think I want to play this. Exhaust void, yeah, okay, good. Okay, that's a very good draw. I mean, if it's based in here, maybe something, but then we just exhaust, yeah, slime and wound. And pocket watch. It's still weaken next turn. I mean, we have not dealt any damage at all, but I sure hope that it's not a huge problem. And now we again pocket watch and hold that Adrenaline plus. So we have Art of War, Giga Energy, Giga Cut Draw. It doesn't even attack us for like any damage. Easy discard target. Any card we play before the block is a little bit extra bonus because you gain +1 block with the Tungsten Rod. So we again ping ourselves. Because I think I want to attack now. Yeah, we are going to attack. Let's attack. Ow. 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 Okay, now we can stop owing a little bit, maybe. I don't even know whether that's true or not. Will for second cycle can be held now, but I think we can draw back into it later. So just keep exhausting. Yeah, we finish exhausting 2 more cards. And then we hold the reflex instead. I mean, looks fine to me. Off turn next cycle is weakened, yeah? Discard this is drawing okay. Break Pocket Watch again because we can never die next turn, and then if we break 1 turn we can Pocket Watch for the other turn, of course we still have Distill Chaos. And yes, I want to attack before beat is 3, so let's attack. I am attacking. Boom, 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 boom. Can ping ourselves for 2 here. Basically trading 2 for 9 seems like a bad trade. Yeah, it probably seems like a bad trade, yeah. So defend Lego Spray. With 2 the trade and all the activators here for the reflex, I think we hold the backflip instead. 2015. We can will right now if you want. If you will right now and lose the 50-50 next cycle, it will attack you for 60. So even if you full tank that with Tungsten Rod, it's only 45. Otherwise, you hold the will in here, take some damage this turn, take some damage next turn, and then have to go for the will again. And if you win the 50-50, I guess you're still winning. I kind of just want to play the will now, though hopefully it's not done. I kind of just want to play the wheel now, guys. Yeah, what's wrong with wanting to play a wheel? 25 and 26? It can even be more because this still, because if it hit this first, yeah, then this becomes 26 energy, so it actually is 27. For expensive? What? Artifact Shield 0 cost. The blind's right here. And we always draw in 2, yeah, by the way, with this. Unless by expensive, you mean like 1 HP is expensive. And also, the nice thing about playing the wheel now is that I'm no longer scared. I don't have to be scared of playing the Steel Chaos on the future turn. How many turns do we have? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 turns? Nah, it's okay, right? Just go in, yeah? Just play the wheel now. Okay, bottom decking that is slightly annoying, but that's fine. We are holding the leg sweep, is that true? Not really, it's still weakened. I mean, discarding this and then we shuffle all of these out, but even if shuffle out, the weakness is still fine. Yeah. And then no matter what we play, like, all of these will be shuffled out with Immortal anyway. Let's play this. Do I hold the Blade Dance Plus or not? Next turn it attacks me for 35. And in fact I do not actually need to block at all, yeah? But and Bit of Death is still 3, so it's still the good time to attack. And if I attack next turn, then we can maybe Blade Dance Plus again on the off turn because the shuffle is coming. And then the turn afterwards I have Incense Burner. Oh, let's attack. Yeah, let's just attack, I'm attacking. Yeah, once again we ping ourselves first, yeah, and then block after. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe now can block. Yeah, shuffle in the blade dance. Shuffle in the deflect also potentially by doing this. Yeah, okay, our turn continues. So now is a candidate for the Distill Chaos, for example, where Statistician is in hand, so you know anything that activates Statistician is good. And the next attack we have Incense Burner, so there's no need to do anything, yeah. Or I can simply just play the Blade Dance and take this hit. And then hold the Statistician instead. Because we have 60 HP, we can just use the HP, yeah. Taking, not full blocking this turn is no problem. Because the next attack we never take damage with Incense Burner Tungsten Rod. Again, I want to attack, let's attack. I play that first because if I draw into an activator like 1, 2, 3, 4 here, then we can simply just, you know, discard attention and then actually full block. But otherwise, I just attack. I'm attacking. And then take like what, 24. I do without rod? Well, I will need to think a bit more because I cannot just play random shifts. But once again, you can see that we have like 36 over even with taking maybe slightly dubious lines and not using the pod. But usually it's just going to be fine. Usually. That said, if we lose a 50-50 next cycle, it's not going to be super easy just yet. But we can pocket watch next turn always if it's the big hit first, so it's probably going to be fine. Yeah, what do I do without Infinite Blades though? That's the real question. Because even against the Time Eater, you know, without the Infinite Blades, like, can we actually ever do anything in the Time Eater without the Infinite Blades? On the other hand, the Infinite Blades just, you know, we produce a 50 damage per turn and perfect clock control. What are we doing here? Next turn, Mirror Death is 3, but again, we have the burner. Maybe it's time to stop pinging ourselves a little bit because potentially I need to block. Let's do like this instead. Okay, I did draw Acro. And if I draw Acro, then yeah, of course continue this turn. And we can even shuffle immediately, which is great. I want to shuffle. I want to shuffle. Okay, I'm attacking. One for 10. Actually, no, because we can play a defense instead. Sure. It's below 200, but again, next turn we never need to block because of burner. Why do I hold Survivor for 2 turns from now? Sure. Because it's not like strike so much damage either, you know. Okay, we win the 50-50, so fight's over. Even if we do not win this 50-50, I'm pretty sure we're like completely okay from 36, yeah? We don't need to block that much, it's only 60 damage, multi-hit 4 times 15. And any hit against 2 is only dealing 3 damage. So yeah, I mean, we just need to block like 20 or something, that's piss easy. So even if we do not win this 50-50, there's no actual concern. But winning the 50-50 makes it like easier to think about. So again, just attack. Because we have Tungsten Rod, we can, you know, just play random cards this turn without taking any damage. I do need to block a tiny bit next turn, not too much, but a tiny bit. But again, we have Lag Sweep guarantee here. That is for fun. And then we can hold like deflect, next turn we have Lag Sweep. Yeah, fight over. It's only 36, so how much do we need to block to survive? Yeah, exactly 1. We get one block in here, you live, yeah? Also is dead. The heart is also at 1, but unfortunately for the heart it will not win. Wait, I missed the line, guys. If I played the Steel Chaos, then it would actually play this 34 cost Masterful Staff and kill it. This is why Frozen Knight is so good, you know. People say Frozen Knight is freaking broken, yes, because of this. And now I have missed the line. Well, unlucky. Oh yeah, Silence Invincible, what's new, eh? This one was like surprisingly dubious, considering what we started with. Like Clumsy Duvudo farming Max Elites. And the relics are not even bad, yeah, relics are good. We have like Immortal Beggar Prep into Gambling Chip. Relics are very strong. But they are very strong for like consistency, not for output. So the moment we enter the fight where our front load damage doesn't really win the fight immediately, we have problems. And this is also why I always say, okay, you sow output first, yeah, and then you sow consistency second. Of course, if consistency is on the screen against nothing, then you think about it. But if you're really short on output, and there's an option between output and consistency, then maybe you should lean a little bit more towards output. By the way, some people maybe will take that back to the PK versus second adrenaline, yeah? But my point was that the PK was not even real output. Why? Yeah, because our only big draw turn is on turn 1. And if you don't have retain, you also don't draw a lot. I don't know, you make sure that your PK actually deals damage instead of just being a garbage to spend on energy. And then you are sad. Fumes, yeah, after we see Tungsten Rod, the fume was no longer needed because I could just play shift like, you know, like a complete moron. I pick myself all the time and then we get no care because, you know, the Tungsten Rod with the shift. Without the rod, the fumes would have been actually very significant, I think. Or we would potentially take the second accuracy of the tools and just go in with like 19 damage shifts like once in a while. Either way, the fight was won with 36 HP with not a lot of thoughts into the micro lines, yeah. So we were way ahead here, basically. And I mean, you also see like freaking Incense Burner, it worked for one fight and how much did it block? Yeah, like a billion. First cycle attack went from 50 to 0. And we also played like a bunch of cards during the turn. So I mean, you can maybe say the first cycle blocks 50, and then the third cycle damage goes from 60 to 0, and we do not need to play block at all. You can also play like a bunch of damage when beat is 3, so maybe you can underestimate it a little bit and say it only blocks 60, so it blocks 110 in one fight. Yeah, kind of stupid, but that's also why it was bought full price, like the first thing, yeah? Before anything else. Even though it did make me miss every other the other two relics in the shop and also the remove. That's pretty good. If it blocks for you 110 in one fight, kind of good. Biggest misplay of this one you already know is here. That was pretty bad, yeah, because honestly, clicking this Omabri almost killed me in the champ. Yeah, clicking the Omabri, they actually almost killed me in the champ because our damage was, you know, in the trash. Like completely in the trash can. Yeah, you used 4 powers in champ fight and took 66 damage, very nice. Absolutely amazing. And that is after entering with, you know, almost full HP. It's like 45, 66, and a Mach 2 means that we just stole Mach 2, which is true. And you don't have a solution for this. How hard will it be without the rod? I'm pretty sure it's still winning with bundle setup and full HP. Especially with hindsight knowledge that we also win both 50-50 for the burner, yeah, like it should be easy. But the worst case scenario, if we lose the 50-50, I think it's still winning, but it would be a lot harder. Like I would need to really optimize HP per turn. Because the line we lose the 50-50 would be definitely not willing second cycle, yeah. So second cycle I need to block a little bit. And then we use the whale in the third cycle multi-hit because we lose the 50-50 again. And then we need to kill before the fourth cycle multi-hit. So by the time the fumes don't turn 1, it deals like what, 3, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 3, 6, 9, 8. No, 3, 5, 7. 3, 5, 7, 6. 3, 5, 7, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 16, 18. So yeah, the fuse would deal like 150 damage kind of before we die. So I have a whatever the wood is. I don't even know what the wood is, so I cannot answer you. Yeah, 650 damage in... How many turns do we have? 4 cycles, yeah? 3 cycle 8, 11. Yeah, it would be pretty hard. I think it was still okay though, but it would have been, you know, a lot harder without tungsten rod. And lose 50-50. If we don't have the rod but we win the 50-50 like we did, yeah, the fight was free. The fight was completely free. Like if you really want to optimize, you can just save your piercing wheel for the fourth cycle. So first cycle, no problem, you take like no damage. Second cycle, you just block because it deals like what, 45, and the other hit is 35. You have 7 dexterity, you have well plans, no problem. Third cycle, you win 50-50, so rolling to will. Fourth cycle, it goes in for 8 times 15. Yeah, you will that down to 2 times 15. Weakens to 1 times 15. So you just block that easily, and then it dies before the fifth cycle, no problem. But yeah, this is a massive mistake. But of course, that is not even mistake after I think, you know, I just clicked it without thinking. And then I see it immediately. Even not for the memes, I'm pretty sure you... At least you think about whether to take this Omamri or not. And now for the most important hindsight of the run. Yeah, this is the absolute most important hindsight, yeah, of the run. Oh, you actually get the relic, yes. Okay, so the last hit would get you the relic. Yep, good to know. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I should have clicked and then you have it in like gambling chip back of have an one. By the way, fun fact, if you click that for the lethal and you get a mango or something, you will die, but you will die on 14 HP. And that's a very funny ending screen, is that you are dead but you have HP. So yeah, like don't try to gamble for mango in here because you will die. Okay, let's get off here. Yeah, thanks for watching guys as always, and see you.